So what we're going to do today, instead of Masks, is we're going to do Psi Run, which is a game written by Meguey Baker, who's Vincent and Meguey are the ones who wrote Apocalypse World, which is what Masks is based on. So this one's got, it feels a little bit like Apocalypse World, kind of in the choices you have to make, but it's not the same thing.
Rip Jamie, who couldn't be here today.
Yeah, one of the Jamies can't make it, so we're doing a little short thing. The premise of the game, the idea is that you guys, we're all, I guess, if I play too, are runners. So amnesiacs with some kind of, the default is psychic powers, but it sounds like we're just kind of going for super abilities, whatever.
Whatevs.
And you're on the run from the chasers. Now, the chasers can be anything from a shadowy government agency to a cult to advanced medical group or aliens or whatever. And we don't really know that much. We were all going to create runners at the table, and we can pick up a few clues from those, like the stuff that you guys do when you're making the thing up to figure out what the runners are going to be. The runners don't remember really necessarily who they are. They may not even remember their names. They do know they have some sort of ability. They're aware of it, but they don't understand fully how it works, how much potential it has, how it happened, any of that kind of stuff. Depending on what their questions are. On top of that, they have a number of questions and these small little pieces of memory that they catch glimpses of. We each have 4 to 6 questions. We'll keep it to 4 because there's a slight chance we'll actually get done in this session if we do 4. Basically, like you get if you do a 4-question game, it'll be about a 4-hour game or something like that. We'll see how this goes. Every game starts with a crash, like an actual literal crash. Usually because you're going somewhere and something we already talked about. Our crash is going to be the light rail in Denver here, crashing at the station right outside of the Park Meadows Mall.
I can picture it now.
Big mall, a big parking lot, a lot of sort of business park type stuff right around that area. The way the system works is you don't have stats that tell you how many dice you get to roll. You have the situation that tells you how many dice to roll. So if you look at your character sheet, you'll always roll at least 4 dice because you're looking at it and saying, well, you get to roll 1 dice because you're exceptional. Boom, done. You get to roll 2 dice because you want something. And if you don't want something, then you're not rolling because if you're in a situation you want something. You roll 3 dice because it might trigger a memory, and anything stressful that you do might trigger a memory. So you're going to at least roll 3. And you're going to at least roll 4 because the chasers are always coming. And that's the 4th dice, is the chasers are always coming. If you're using your power, you get to roll an additional dice. And if there's a chance of what's going to happen is going to hurt you, you get to roll 6 dice.
Oh, nice.
Okay? And that's how you can go from 4 to 6. Okay?
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
When you roll the dice, now this is the fiendishly diabolical thing with these. I'm just going to grab some. Let's say I'm rolling, I'm going to roll 5 dice. I'm going to use my powers on this thing, right? Once you roll, you have to then allocate a number of dice for the results you have going on. So bare minimum, let's say I'm only rolling 4 dice. The things I have to answer are, do I get my goal? Do I get my reveal? What do I learn? And how is the chase going? Okay. So the cool thing is that I have 3 places to put dice and I'm going to roll 4. So I get to throw the worst one out every time. Nice. I'm always going to be rolling 1 more dice than I need. Okay. If I add a side dice, that's great. I have 1 more box I've got to fill in, but I still got 1 dice I can get rid of. The trick is that you might get hurt. If you're impaired, the first thing you do is figure out how many dice you get and then take 1 away. So you only get to roll. So you take 1 away before you roll. So you go, now the dice that I roll are the dice that I get. If you're hurt twice, it's worse. You roll the normal number of dice that you would. So I might roll 5, but I have to then get rid of the highest one first before I get to put any on the box.
Oh, freaking fantastic.
And if you're hurt 3 times, you did.
So let's not do that.
Yeah, so if I were going to go and I'm going to roll on my side stuff, well, I've got a 5 and a 4 and a 4 and a 3 and a 5. That's kind of good.
And a 2.
I don't have the 3 and the 2 makes me sad. But I can get rid of this one at least and only have 1 really crappy one. But now I've got this agonizing thing of what's going to get bad? If I take my 3, I'll probably put my 3 inside. If I put my 3 inside and I'm going to put my 4, all these 4s and 5s are kind of the same. Well, no. I'm going to take the 5 and put it in the chase because 5 is still good for me. 6 isn't always the only good result. I'm going to achieve my goal with a 4. I'm going to take my 4 here. So if I put a 4 in goal, runner achieves goal, the GM gets first say. if you get a 1 to 3, you fail the goal, but you get to say first, like, how it goes. Like, why do you fail? On the reveal, I got a 4, so the runner has a memory that answers one of their questions, but the other players have first say as to what that is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right. If I pick the 5 here on the chase, the chasers make no progress towards the runners.
Oh, that makes sense to do every time.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you just have to have that good roll someplace else, and you might roll a bunch of bad dice. And I take a 3 on my Psi, power surge. People may be injured. Things might be broken. It would make local news. Other players get to describe what happens. Or other players get first say.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
So, that kind of thing.
We're so ready to ruin each other's lives.
Here's some important things to remember. We need to know what your powers are, at least vaguely. And if the powers end up surprising you, like, oh, Kaylee narrated me doing something, and I wasn't expecting that, that's fine because you don't really know that much. You don't know your powers all the way. So it's okay if we come up with something. And again, it's kind of a one-shot.
I have an idea of what I think I want my powers to be, but it might be a little complicated.
So start with something simple, and it'll become complicated in play, or not. Partly we'll learn about that from narration and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you did this thing. But if it's like psychic memory, weird attack thingy, you were talking about some stuff like that, like, you know.
I was thinking of...
almost like projecting nightmares of people and stuff.
Yeah, kind of. I'm calling it, like, illusionment or something like that. Like, illusions, whatever.
Uh-huh.
You're going off of Scarlet Witch again. Nice.
No.
But like that kind of thing that she did in the first movie that you never see her do again.
Yeah, which is sad.
And it's not specifically tailored to just, like, memories. I mean,
sure.
I guess it could be. I don't know. But I was thinking just more like, I can make...
Whatever works.
I can make, like... I could make you see something. Like, like there's a dog over there.
Well, and again,
there's not a dog.
We're going to kind of
yeah.
narrate how that all kind of goes. So I'm just going to use... What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this thing.
It never turns out how you expect it to turn out.
We're going to use this thing to kind of track...
So if you expect your powers to work a certain way...
Well, it's not that they'll never turn out. It's just that everything kind of goes a little bit sideways the way we're doing. Yeah. So I'm going to use this to kind of track.
Nothing goes exactly like the way you're thinking.
So let's talk about. Really, you're keeping secrets from me already? Or are you just giving her a hard time?
She's giving me a hard time.
So the first little. Think of this like a map.
Crash.
I thought you were writing crap.
So our first place where we start is the crash. So we'll just take
random.
We need random.
Rando.
Just need somebody to just kind of. I'll be right back. All right. So we need to figure out our guys. Grab your pencils. Do some stuff. Do
okay.
You don't actually roll for this.
No, she was doing this.
Oh, that's crazy. All right. So the runner, you pick up a name. Whatever that happens to be.
Oh God, why are we starting with names?
Well, you can come back to it if you want to. You write down your apparent age, like what it looks like you are.
Do we come up with like...
We should come up with similar ages at least.
16.
You dumb?
No, I'm just kidding.
15?
Yeah, because if we do put it into mass later, we probably want it around the same age.
Maybe. Buzz
or like just whatever you feel like.
I don't know. I was kind of thinking 15 as well, but like...
Let's just go with 15 now.
Okay.
All right.
Let's be twins. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
When I look in the mirror, I see an ugly ass.
All right. How many things do we list when it says when I look in the mirror?
Whatever you think would jump out at you.
Okay. Also, what time period is it? Is it
today?
Like... Okay, just making sure.
There's technology, there's modern transportation, it's literally Denver light rail crashing. We're doing it in Denver, light rail crashing
like
outside
literally
of
like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh gosh, I have no ideas. I just realized this. I've been thinking about it for so long, but like I'm just blank, man.
All right. So, like my guy I'm doing, he's apparent age is like the 20s. When you look in the mirror, I see buzzed hair, clean shaven, sad eyes, but smile lines.
Mm.
Clean. How do you spell what?
Why are you asking me how to spell things?
I don't know.
You know I don't know how to spell.
All right. What were you asking?
How do you spell mischievous?
Oh, that's a pain. M-I-S-C-H-E-I-V-I-O-U-S. That's pretty close. It's maybe this.
Honestly, though,
MISCHIEVIOUS. And everybody listening to this can go
wait,
do
IEOUS?
yeah. MISCHIEVIOUS.
Oh, I spelled that very wrong. Okay.
It might be EI, but I don't know.
I'm lacking.
You're lacking?
I'm lacking.
We'll
I'm
come
such
back
a
to it.
creative person, but I don't know if what I'm thinking of, it will fit.
I don't care. Everything fits. We're making the world by definition, We're going to call this guy. What are we going to call this guy? Come on, Enzo.
That's pretty. It's freaking gorgeous, man. I'm thinking like something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You draw the heat.
I draw with those?
Yeah, yes.
She's okay.
What's that? Zoe?
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just hanging out while we're doing this.
I am completely lacking of any ideas.
Well, then think about something else. What's the power? What are your side powers? What are your powers?
I'm thinking like...
Can you close the door, though, Zoe? If you're going to be in, close the door. We're getting noise from...
Alright, I have an idea.
Okay. Do mutants, whatever. So, this guy, when I look in the mirror, I see a stocky middle-aged man with a checked cap and a recipe box strapped to my wrist. I have questions. Is my wife still alive? I know what they are thinking, but how do I know what they're thinking?
Zoe.
What's so special about the box? Things like that. So that's kind of how that goes. Cool. All right. Questions. Oh, that's what I was going to say.
So instead of spelling ice, I spelled eyes, so
Nice.
we're already struggling.
It's interesting how you can do typos with your own brain.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the story of my life.
I do it too. It's all good. So the questions, we want to try to get 4. If you can't think of any, just help out. So you want one question that is somewhat related to your powers, okay?
Okay.
Like, how do I do this, or why this, or why is my flame purple, whatever, you know? Like, when did I learn how to fly? How do I know what's going to happen 10 seconds from now?
Is that what we should write? I have questions.
In the questions, yep.
So at least one?
Yep. You need one question related to, point at your powers.
All right.
Something that kind of points at strengths and weaknesses. So, like, why am I terrified of deep water? Or, whatever.
How many questions are we doing?
Let's aim for 4.
Okay.
See where we go. If we end up with like, I just thought of a really good question, we're halfway through the game, you can add it to the extra slots. We just won't end up getting done today.
So, Dad,
Where is
here's
my
what I'm
flute?
thinking. So, like she's like lines, kind of like. It's fine. So on like androids in cartoons where they like have like liquid that starts like glowing through like lines in their skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's what I'm thinking, but like I don't know how to describe it. Like up arms and like up legs.
You want to have a question about that?
Yeah, kind
Why
of.
do
Like,
why do the veins in my arm glow? Why do my veins glow? Veins or tendons or...
Wait, so we want one question about our powers, one question about...
Strengths and weaknesses. What happened that made me terrified of doctors? How can I tell when things are about to break?
Okay.
Why do I know 6 different ways to kill everybody I meet? Who is Professor Ron? Rune or
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's supposed to push this,
Okay. Yeah, see, it's like a cart, right?
Yeah.
What's in? Okay.
Wait, can I make this into kind of like one question? So I want to say, why am I so good at killing people? But I also want to say, why am I so good at tricking people? Can I say, why am I so good at killing and tricking people?
You can make up 2 questions if you want to. Or pick one or the other.
I don't know what my weakness would be.
They're down on the kitchen table, sweetie.
Ooh, wait.
You're so good at this, and it's not fair.
All right. So, and then the other thing they want you to kind of strengths and weaknesses, and write at least one question about your runner's immediate past or current circumstances. What is my name? Why is this dog following me? Who is Sean?
Why am I holding this object?
Yeah. What's at 136 Forest Avenue? What's inside this box attached to my wrist? You know, who's this picture of this person in the locket I'm wearing? Or,
Still trying to figure out, like, the weakness and strength question.
it doesn't
She
necessarily have to
took
be
my
weakness.
killing one.
Well, split them up. You know, it'd be kind of interesting to say, why am I so good at tricking people?
Yeah.
Why am I so good at killing people?
Yeah, you
Like-
can be...
Like, that would be an interesting, like,
Can I kill people, please?
Yeah.
I-
Sure. But, like,
Can I be good at killing
But I
people?
still want my character to be kind of, like,
Well, yeah,
an
she can
agility type person.
Well, that's what I was thinking. What do you mean?
Well, like, not... Like, are you thinking more of, like, assassin
thinking,
type?
like-
Okay, just because her question is, why am I so good at killing people, doesn't mean that you're not also an assassin who's good at killing people. She's just cares about it, and you don't.
Okay. But I don't...
I was
yeah,
thinking,
okay.
like, so I'm thinking, like, teleportation and, like, sneaky, invisibility.
You really don't need to be that sneaky if you can teleport, but carry on.
Yeah. Like...
You see, it's not just about...
I'm thinking
the
along,
questions of-
like, the lines of, like, invisibility and teleportation.
The question... Okay, but...
I'm thinking more
Or, like,
of disorienting people to the point where they're, like, really confused and I'm standing right in front of them and I just go...
Yep.
Wait, I keep forgetting to add question marks.
Yeah, I'm not putting question marks on any of them, so...
I don't know how else to write that. So I'm trying to make my weakness type thing like young children. Like, why do I lose focus and like like when I see like little kids like Zoe's age,
Why do I
basically.
always go out of my way to, like, do something? Like, is it, like, just, like
Like-
I lose focus?
well, like-
or is it, like...
Well, like I would like I stray from like the mission if the child's in danger
Why do kids
rather
make...
than
Why do kids make me want to protect them?
Why do
Yeah,
I
okay.
always go out of my way to protect kids or something
yeah.
like that?
Oh, I was like, I know I did 3 questions. That's because I wrote one of the questions in an answer slot. Whoops. All right.
and then my last question.
And then the 4th question is kind of like, you know, whatever. Now, we're going to share these questions because you might not be the one that ends up answering them, right?
Wait.
I'm choosing one right out of the book.
Well, yeah, so did
I didn't.
So here's my... Okay, so I don't necessarily have a good name for him yet. You know what I'm going to do? Do you guys have names?
I almost have a name.
I don't have name.
I have a name, and it might be an interesting way of doing it if you guys are interested in doing this.
Yeah,
The name I'm going to use is 5,
Oh, doing...
and just be a number.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the only name that when people ask me, like, what my name is, the only thing that comes to mind is 5. Like, it's a number. Like, it's a designation or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah. That's cool. We should do numbers. What do you want to do?
If you don't want to, that's fine.
But that reminds me too much of like a hospital, not hospital. Why am I blanking on the TV show? Something Strange. Wait.
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
They don't. Oh, you mean 11?
Like, yeah. Like in how she was like a test subject type thing.
Sure, but I mean, it could also be like the designation for a specialized unit in a military thing. It could be the code name for a spy organization. It depends on who's chasing us. It could be medical people. It could be people who are experimenting on us, and
It could be ages.
It could be it could be the medical
I think it opens up a lot of possibilities. If you don't want to,
It could just be the number on the room that you were trapped in. You were locked in.
Oh,
Well, I already did something with numbers though.
All right, that's fine. You don't have
You
to.
guys can do it.
I'm gonna do one letter, just a letter.
Oh, I could do letters instead if that's cool. I don't know.
Or
you want to do like a name? That's fine.
I want to do like a name.
All right, do
I'm
a
just
name.
gonna do a letter.
I'm stuck between either doing no, I don't want to do.
Because that could just be the letter thing could just be a nickname.
Well, I'm thinking it's like she has like tattoos up her arms and up her legs, and like I don't know, like on like her hand or something. There's just like a letter there. She's like, oh, that must be my name.
I want to do this one name, but it's one of my cancer survivor friends, so it's kind of awkward.
That's not awkward.
Well, but like the last time I saw her, she definitely, did not look like a strong killer, like, person, So it's hard to like change the images for myself.
Yeah.
Well, in this situation, if it makes you uncomfortable, then if you want to use that name, then you can think of it as an alternate reality where she can still be like.
Ooh, I know.
She
it's
can
a
have all these
variation
opportunities.
This is a variation. Well, I mean, the person I'm thinking of doesn't even really look like this person, anyways.
Right. You just like the cool name. That's why that's why I have a name of Doyce. There's a guy that my dad knew in college. He didn't like him. He pushed him down a flight of stairs at one point in time. I asked him what he was doing today. He's like, I don't know, probably in Alcoholics Anonymous or something. He didn't like the guy at all. He just thought the name was cool.
Okay, this is a variation of the name. It works.
Okay, sounds good. I could do a letter too, Kaylee, if you want to go that way.
I was thinking about like.
I thought of why. I already have an idea. Like, actually, make this.
I know where I could have gotten my name. Sorry, you go.
Here's a good question. It's like, why do I know my name and these other two only have letters?
But could that be a fifth question?
If you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I could ask it, or Kaylee could ask it.
Well, because if not, then I was thinking.
You know what? Kaylee is short on questions, so why doesn't she ask it?
Okay.
Why do we have letters and what's your character's name?
Allie.
Why does Allie have a name and we just have letters? I think it's a great question. Let's find out. What letter are you going to pick, Kaylee? There's only 26 options.
I know. I was thinking about going with A, but her name is Allie.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
I'm thinking about C.
Man, you're just copying me all day. Wow.
She's close enough to stab you with a pencil. No, I was talking about Kaylee doing.
I'm going with C.
Okay.
Wait.
Whenever you're in doubt, always just circle C.
C-2.
Ooh, that's creepy. Wait, I need 3 more dice, by the way.
Okay, we'll get some.
Good. Sorry.
Can you grab a couple of dice out of her box, out of the thing over there? Do you have 3 more 6s?
Maybe.
Okay.
I have 2 and 1.
Well, no, you've got regular dice. Double them out. I think you got it.
I don't want to double.
You know what? I'll get some. Don't worry about it.
Wait, but don't touch them.
Well, these Louise people.
Wait, I have 1.
Okay.
You gotta have 2.
I know, I'm looking. Zoe, please! Don't squish yourself between us right now.
Child.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4,
3.
5. Okay. Oh, sweet.
Little mismatch.
The big one.
That's cool.
The big one could be the harm dice.
Ooh.
Like, I can get hurt with this. All right. Okay. Hey, Zoe, do me a favor.
What?
Can you go down and grab the Kleenex box that's on the kitchen counter?
So
I can wear it like a hat. What do you think I want it for?
Go downstairs and do it.
Would you just grab it for me, please?
I don't understand.
Okay, you know the Kleenex box on the kitchen counter? Where the Kleenex is there? Can you grab it for me and bring it up?
Go get the tissue box.
Please, please. I'll be your friend.
What do you want?
So I can blow my nose.
You can get it by yourself.
I know, but would you do it for me?
He's
Because you
in the
love
middle
me
of
so much. C2? Really? What's the coolest letter in the alphabet? Just be that. L?
Z.
Z? Well, then do Z.
That's cool.
Z2. Should I take away the 2?
Yeah, just take away the Q. I want to be Q.
Ooh.
There.
Q5.
No, just Q. ZQ, and you have the question of, okay, so let's...
I'm trying to figure out a link to the past thing. Because I have, why do the tattoos on my arms and legs glow sometimes? Why am I so good at killing people? Why does Allie have a name and we only have letters?
Okay, so...
I don't want to do the
Why the
locket thing
what-
because
why-
that's lame.
The what?
I don't want to do the locket thing because that's lame.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Wow, you guys are just like sharing a brain right now. It's crazy.
Well, we
All
all
right, so-
a brain.
But I
So
was
you-
thinking of that like way before.
So your tattoos glow.
Uh-huh.
What was the other thing? Why did the name thing? What was it? Oh, why am I so good at killing people?
Why am I so good at killing people?
Um,
And why does Allie have a name and we only have letters? And then I
um,
need a third one to like link to the past.
why do I have nightmares about blank?
That's really good.
Like, what is the thing that you have a nightmare on? All right, so I'll go with this one. So Name is Q. Apparent age in the 20s. Psi powers are I am unbreakable.
Ooh.
Okay? His powers, not Psi powers. Buzzed hair, clean. When I look in the mirror, I see buzzed hair, clean-shaven face, sad eyes with smile lines, and a barcode tattoo on my wrist.
Ooh. Wow, that's some spooky stuff.
I have questions. Question 1, why don't I have a scratch on me? Keep in mind we just crashed a train.
Mm.
Question 2, the med bracelet on my wrist says my doctor is Dr. Behan. Why does that name make me angry?
That's good.
Question 3, what's under Castle Rock? And question 4, whose dog is this?
Go for the eyes, boo. That just
Go for
makes
the eyes,
sense.
boo!
But
Yeah, wrong genre entirely.
Right.
All right, so what have we got over here for
My
Allie?
turn. Okay, so I do have scratches all over me.
All right, so start over there on the side. Yeah.
Okay, so my name is...
Oh my God, what do I see when I look in the mirror? Apparently, a paragraph.
No, I just...
Okay.
just
I used a lot of adjectives, okay?
Okay, so Allie.
So my name is Allie. My apparent age is 15, and my powers, I'm gonna call them illusionment.
Okay.
When I look in the mirror, I see dark brown hair, dark brown and like slightly ominous eyes, a mischievous smile, and then like my clothes aren't like anything special, just like simple but like easy to move in clothes, and black boots. I have a small pouch at my waist with a knife and a small bronze locket with the numbers 416 carved into it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much for helping. You're a wonderful person. You're a hero. You're winking at me. Why are you winking at me? You can zoom right.
Okay.
Okay. What are you say? You have questions. What are
I have questions. Why do I keep making things appear that aren't there? Why am I so good at tricking people? Why do I feel the need to protect children? Why do I have a locket that has 416 on it?
Okay.
And it's 4-1-6. Like.
Okay. I have this idea.
Stop being a GM and be a player for once.
Well, we have to. There has to be GMing going on. I don't want to be a doctor. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Z, what's your name? Or Z, what's your stuff?
Okay, so when I look in the mirror, I see short, deep blue hair, ice blue eyes that have seen too much, a young and like scarred face, not like actually scarred, but just young and scarred.
Scarred
then,
how? Like scars, or just
like
Like
just like
mentally
looks
scarred.
like
Emotionally,
just mentally,
yeah.
emotionally scarred.
Yeah.
And then like bags under your eyes, you know.
You've got the I've seen some shit look.
Oh yeah, always the permanent. My questions are: why do the tattoos on my arms and legs glow sometimes? Why am I so good at killing people? Why do I have nightmares where I always see someone who looks like me but isn't? Why does Allie have a name and we only have letters?
Love it.
Wait, I added one thing because she talked about length. So my hair is like long, but it's in a ponytail, you know? Because
Always. It's knotted permanently.
I thought there was a red one of those. A red one of those.
Red one of these?
No. Those. Red one.
I don't have a red one of those.
I thought you did.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I do not. All right. Run. Who's chasing us?
That person, kind of.
Who is chasing us? What is the look of the guys chasing us? So I got a couple.
Sorry, not that marker. Wait.
Please don't. Yeah, don't do that on the thing. So I've got a couple. I've managed to find these old dudes that I had for managers and stuff like that. So
That's
we're just
cool.
gonna have them be the markers for
Okay.
the guys. So we got like sunglasses, sort of suits. She's kind of in almost like a leather
Zoe,
biker
come here.
outfit kind of a thing. And this guy's in like a suit. So we get kind of a mixed thing, but there's definitely Men in Black kind of a deal. She's fine.
Does he have a phone?
Yeah, he's got like a phone up to his head, and he's got like also the pistol kind of a thing. Like he's like talking to somebody and also shooting. The chasers, man. So look is kind of like black suits, black leather.
Classic Matrix level.
Kind of. Sunglasses, always.
Make sure you find the cat for that, alright?
Question. Method is questions. Intuition. Oh, impossible. Here we go. Impossible answers from whoever is on the phone.
Why do I have a little blinking light in my forearm?
Technology. Impossible phone. Guns. Stuff in the suit. I'm just going to say stuff in the suit.
Stuff in the suit.
All right. I got some other notes to make, but that's fine for now. This is out in public information, so you guys know it. And I can theoretically make some more stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Wait, Dad, what were your questions again?
My questions are, why don't I have a scratch on me? The med bracelet on my wrist is my doctor, is Dr. Behan. Why does this name make me angry? What's under Castle Rock, and why? And whose dog is this?
Whose dog is this?
Whose dog is this? Whose dog is this? All right.
Why doesn't the dog have any scratches on him either?
The first scene of the first session always has the same outline. You were being transported. We were transported somehow, and the vehicle we were in crashed.
So we were on a train, and the train crashed.
So everything leading into this is just flashes. You kind of remember, and if you were doing this as a TV show, it would just be kind of flashes where it was like black and then flash, and it's like total movement, noise, people screaming, the screeching of metal and stuff like that, and then it goes blank again, and it comes back, almost like in time to like a slow heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's blank, and you hear the heartbeat, and when it comes back, it's like you can see through the window, and the light rail is going way too fast. Mm-hmm. And it's rocking back and forth. People are screaming, grabbing onto bars, and all that kind of stuff. When it goes away, it comes up again, you can see the end of, like somebody at the front of the car that you're in is like looking out the front window and like looking up and turning back to everybody. His eyes are really wide. And he's like, that's the end of the track. It's the end of the track. And there's nobody up front. And then it blanks out. And then, kind of that slow, impossibly slow, you can see the impact of the train at the front and like when the emergency, like these barriers that stop the thing. And you can see actually it's sort of like the glass and stuff in each one of the cars kind of crushing and breaking as it's coming back to the car that you're in. And the thing kind of almost, and then the next thing you see is like being weightless, like glass kind of floating in the air past you, the train kind of turning over and everything seems to be going way slower than it should. And the next thing isn't a flash memory kind of thing. It's standing outside of the, in the area right around the crash, kind of on the verge with the, the rough rocks or something like that, or on the sidewalk nearby or on the parking lot thing. And it's kind of hazy and smoky and everything like that because of the crash that's happening. People with blood on them and torn up clothes on the ground or screaming or wandering around in a daze. And you're just we're just kind of standing there with that same kind of daze thing, in the parking lot.
Do we remember each other?
We're standing next to each other and it seems like we know each other. She knows Allie. So based on the question, it's like, if you know Allie and you know that we have letters and you have numbers, then we know each other. And that's kind of
names, not numbers.
Yeah. Sorry. Letters. You know that we have letters and you have a name. So yeah, we know each other and we're just kind of standing in the parking lot and, or next near the thing, people screaming, kids crying, adults crying, people laying, a lot of people not moving and stuff like that. Sirens going in the distance. What do you do?
In the spirit of why do I feel the need to protect children? Is there any specific like child that's right near me? Or?
There's probably like a little girl who's like, well, that picture that I sent out on the chat by accident that I sent? Yeah. So like the curly blonde hair, but she's all like, she's like holding on to like a stuffy and she has this like pink Hello Kitty backpack on her back and a little jacket. And she's kind of wandering around. She has like one like perfectly formed like cut on her forehead. It's bleeding and I don't know if you ever had a forehead cut. Forehead cuts bleed. Like way beyond where they ever should bleed for anything like that. So from her cut all the way down is just a sheet of red because it's basically just like it bleeds and she hasn't wiped it away or anything like that. So that basically the whole side of her face is almost like it was painted, like in one swipe. It's not still bleeding, but like it's that all the way down. And then there's like a row of it, like where it kind of dripped off her chin onto her shirt. She's kind of wandering in a daze.
She's probably in shock.
And she's saying something, but she's like not saying it loud enough for anybody to hear. Like, ma, ma. And she's saying it over and over, but you know.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go over to her and like.
What? Try to comfort her or bend down to her? Or?
Probably bend down and be like, "Are you?"
Calm her down.
Let her know, like, kind of like wipe the blood away.
Like at least from around her eyes or something like that.
Just
that,
like from
that crap stings, right? Yeah, she's almost so stunned. She's just kind of looking at you like she doesn't really even understand what you're saying or anything like that. Where's Mama?
Oh no, I knew she was gonna say that.
I knew it, but I didn't want to know it.
The sirens are getting closer. What do you do?
I'm just kind of looking around.
And we get like one shot of Q kind of like looking at all this stuff and kind of like looking at looking around at everybody. It's kind of like this creased forehead thing, and then like you can see him hear and he like the shot is like him looking down at the camera, like looking down and
There's a dog.
the dog's just sitting there next to him like it's like a golden lab, no, like a golden retriever. Okay. So like longer hair, he has a big dog, like big golden retriever. But has that goofy dog grin kind of thing, like everything is cool, kind of like.
Sounds I never needed to hear my dad make.
I've been around a lot of dogs. Anyway, so what are you doing and what are you doing?
Just kind of looking around everyone, like analyzing their injuries. And being like, they're probably gonna die in 3 months.
The people that are how did say that again?
Well, like it's like if they don't get immediate hospital attention, they're probably gonna pass out.
So you're like mentally triaging them?
Just kind of like just like marking down people, like just completely subconsciously because nothing better to do.
All right. So generally speaking, the people that are on the ground are either like on the ground because they're dead. Or they're on the ground because they've sort of laid down. Some of the people wandering around should not be wandering around. They should stop moving. Mm-hmm. They would be better off if they stopped moving. Do you do anything about that, or what?
Yeah, if they're obviously wandering around and they shouldn't be, I'll just be like, sit. And if they're like, oh, why? I'll just be like, sit. If you don't sit down, you're going to pass out.
Okay.
And
what are you going to do with Goldilocks?
I'm gonna pick her up and I'm just like, don't worry, we'll find her.
Okay. Now and then what? Like you're gonna walk around with her trying to look at people, or?
I guess.
What does mommy look like?
I mean, like I don't want to lie to her, or I want to just keep lying to her because I have a big suspicion that.
Hi. What's up?
I wasn't sure if you were recording it.
Oh yeah, but what's up? You okay?
Yeah.
Hang on. So.
Like, I don't want to, because I have a big suspicion that the mom is probably dead.
All right. So, we're going to have your roll. I'm going to have your roll. And here's what you're going to do, because you're trying to help, but at the same time, you're also trying to calm her down. Mm-hmm. So, you're exceptional. You want to do something important. This is important. It might trigger a memory, but the chasers might. It could definitely trigger a memory because you're trying to help a little kid, and that's one of your questions, right? Mm-hmm. And the chasers might catch up.
So 4.
So, yeah, you're rolling at least 4. Unless you want to use your power.
I don't really feel like I would at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You're just trying to,
make an illusion of her mom. That would be so mean.
That would be so bad.
Yeah.
Wait, is this 4? No, that's not.
No.
That's 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I got
boy.
2.
Now, you only have... Well, the good news is you can get rid of one of them. So, where's the sheet? Where's the little... So, we have our little goal sheet here.
Knock out a 2.
All right, so
Unless you want to knock out your 6.
So the thing to you need to allocate to the goal, your reveal, and the chase. That's it.
Okay, so is the goal...
So your goal is like...
Is to find her mom?
Yeah, find her mom or help her or something like that.
Well, tell us what your goal is first.
Well, the goal...
What's your goal? Is it to find her mom or to calm her down?
Probably to find her mom, because, I mean, yeah, she's in shock, but she seems relatively calm at this point.
All right.
But it's because she's in shock. But
all right. So the reveal, do I remember something from my past? If you put the 6 there, you get to, you have a memory that answers one of the questions and you get first say. And if it's a 4 or 5 that you put in there, I don't think you have. Yeah, if you put the 5 there, then you're still going to get an answer, but we get to say. And a 1 through 3, you don't have a memory triggered. And the GM gets to narrate what's going on there. And the chase, if we put a 5 or a 6 there, then the chasers do not gain on the runners. They don't, 5 or 6, 3 or 4, the chasers move 1 locale closer to the runners on the trail. And chasers move 2 locales closer to the runners on the trail if it's a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
And you don't have to spend one of the 2s, but you do have 1, 2 that needs to go down somewhere.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the 2 there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For the goal, not finding the mom.
Sorry, I'm doing the thing where it's not what I would do, so I'm getting
Now, I could do this in a way where I get the 6 and the 6. Technically,
well, you get the best result. Yeah. Sure.
But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do 5 there and a 6 there because I want to.
Okay, so a 5 in the reveal, and
Winner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say.
Okay, and then the 6 is the chasers make no progress toward the runners. Okay, cool. But the runner fails the goal. Player has first say. Okay, so
Can the goal thing be like I achieve it, but it's like bad? Like I find her mom, but she's dead.
I mean, you get first say, so you can do that. You might also. I have a suggestion, which is kind of almost as bad, because the girl is like describing her. She's got hair like mine, and she's tall, and she has a. What would Zoe notice in something like what her mom's wearing? She always wears green, and she has She has a
big bump on her cheek.
She has a blue scarf or something like that. Now think about like the stuff that Zoe would know.
Well, then have Zoe come in here and be like, describe mom, and then we can pick out those things and change them to the situation.
That's fine. I think this is good.
All right.
Because having a 5-year-old say she's really tall isn't really relevant. Because tall to a 5-year-old is everybody. Okay, so there's that. But so one of the things is you could find someone that looks like that you think is maybe her that's laying on the ground. It could be like you see a tearful woman that matches that description and she's talking to the police that are already on scene. And you're like, yeah, I see mom, but I don't want to go over there because police give me the heebie-jeebies for reasons that I don't want to get into or something like that. So you're like, you could solve the problem, but you're not taking her where she needs to go to solve the problem because of what it might mean to you. So there's that too. Like you could,
Mom's dead and you just put her next.
I would never do that.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
Neither would I.
But you do this. You could, it could be that you see somebody who might be her on the floor, on the ground.
If I did happen to like approach the police, if we did that scenario, would that be achieving the goal?
That'd be achieving the goal. So like narratively speaking, it would have to be like, I see the solution here. But
like I just set her down and go tell her to walk over there in front.
Yeah, something like maybe, but yeah, that's still kind of achieving the goal.
I think I'm going to.
Or it could be just you don't see anything like that, and it's just a super frustrating thing. So think about that for a second.
Okay.
Reveal. We've got a runner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say.
I would probably say the question that you answered is, why do I find the need to help kids? Like, that's just your question.
Yeah. I think I have a good thing for this.
All right. I will add on if I feel it necessary, and I will.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. So it's the thought is, and you see like you're picking this it comes to you when you pick her up. This familiar flash of like, I have done this before. I've done this many, many times before, but it's not like a bunch of brothers and sisters. It's not, anything like that where you're just the oldest amongst a bunch of kids and you end up having to take care of things. You have this, you see, and the thought is, the flash is almost that it's like a preschool or something like that, like a preschool room where it's a bunch of kids about her age and you're like the bigger person in the room kind of thing.
Like the assistant teacher.
Yeah, like you're like the... Yeah.
We used to have kids do that for our kindergarten class. There would be like 8th graders, middle schoolers would be coming into our class and they would just like walk around and help all day. Right.
Except when you like stand up, you picking up one of the kids to do this, looking at all the kids, they all have bracelets on their wrist, and you're wearing like a white coat.
Oh no. That was better than I could have thought.
Especially because that gives more reason to...
But the other weird thing is, like, you have a bracelet on your wrist, too. But you still have the white coat. So you're like, what?
But that might make sense why I have a name and you guys don't. That was good.
This is
Okay.
why you're a GM.
So that's the reveal. Chasers make no progress towards the runners. Okay, so the first authorities that show up on the scene.
Wait, do I answer this now?
So what how would you write that down? Why do I always say take care of kids? Apparently, I took care of kids in wherever facility we were at, or something like that. I was in charge of helping take care of the younger kids at wherever we were at.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
Wait, that's not on the right line.
That's cool. That's cool. I like it.
That's really neat.
So the firemen are there, but the cops aren't there yet. The police sirens, and you can tell the difference. The fire sirens are different than the police sirens. Z, so you can tell the cops are on the way. And you were going to do what now?
Like, kind of help people, like, just, like, make sure that nobody dies because they're being stupid.
Right. Okay.
But
Same kind of deal though, because this is the kind of thing where you could, like, the fact that you're doing this, that you're kind of triaging this is interesting to me, and I think probably says something about you. So yeah, you're exceptional. You want to do something. It might trigger a memory, and the chasers might catch up.
Answer this real fast because we never answered it.
Well, the answer is he didn't find it. So you're still in this scenario. We haven't moved away from the chase, and kind of the point of this is to keep moving and keep moving down the map.
Got it.
So
Okay,
we haven't
that
moved away
makes
from
sense.
this, and you're still kind of wandering around the crowd carrying this girl and trying to find her mom, and you
Okay.
haven't successfully done it.
Okay. Wait, should I take my dice back?
Yeah, take them back. Ooh, yikes. Oh, you can get rid of you don't have to worry about the one at least. Oh, one of the ones. Oh, your dice. Those dice are the hate. All right, so you have a goal, a reveal, and the chase.
Okay.
There is no scenario where the chasers aren't going to get closer.
Yeah.
And everything else is bad. Mitigating this as much as you can. So 4 on the chase. So what is that? The chasers get one locale
Get
closer.
one locale closer, which is they're on top of us because we haven't moved anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, can I make a number suggestion?
What?
Well, 3 and 1 is pretty terrible. So.
Well, but if you put a 3 there, you would still get that. If you put a 4 there, then you would get that, and you would still unlock a memory. Unless you
well, I
don't
don't
want to
care
unlock
as
a memory.
much.
Or you could get the goal.
Yeah. But if you put the 3 there, you still get the same thing, but you have a higher one to place somewhere else that you like.
Oh, I see what
Is
you
what
mean.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So put the
It's
3
like
there.
it's still the same thing. But
It's still
like,
the same thing, so you can, this will scrape you by with getting a 4. This will scrape you by to get your goal.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Prefer to. Oh, sorry, it went.
Okay, what are your questions? What are your questions? Because we're going to get a reveal out of this, right?
Why do the tattoos on my arms and legs glow sometimes? Why am I so good at killing people? Why do I have nightmares where I always see someone who looks like me but isn't? Why does Allie have a name and we only have letters?
Okay, wait, so you don't know what your power is? Question mark.
Well, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Well, you should write it down in the psi powers thing then. Wait,
Sorry, I just got confused.
Yeah, what are the powers?
How many do I get?
Well, whatever. It's, something that makes logical sense to kind of go together, but it could be whatever. How would you describe it? Like, I put down the word unbreakable. That could mean a lot of different things.
I just went with teleportation because that's really freaking simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had thought about it, but with one of your questions, but...
So, does she get to pick which question we're answering?
Nope.
Not exactly. I
It
don't
says
think so.
other players have first say, so...
Do I remember... The question is, do I remember something from my past?
Runner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say.
My thought is either answering question 1 or question 4.
4 is what?
Why does Allie have a name and we only have letters?
Oh, I have an idea for 4.
Like, what? It's going to be something that she's going to remember, and she's going to remember. So
Yeah.
you're going around trying to triage
Yeah,
people,
no.
which is doing no good whatsoever. Nobody's listening to you.
No, I have a thing where it would work.
Okay.
But it's not that. So she's in a different room of the facility, and there's someone walking around. I don't. It's not Allie, but there's someone walking around in a white lab coat. But they have a wristband as well. Z has a wristband, and she's in the facility, and with a bunch of other people. And the person in the white lab coat with the wristband is going around saying, like, the same things she's saying, like, oh, sit down before you pass out, like, what are you doing, or you're gonna be, you're being stupid, or whatever, you're injured, or, like, stop, type thing, but you see, and you notice on your wristband through this memory the letter Z, but then on the lab coat you see an actual name. But the wristband looks identical to yours, except for the fact that the instead of a letter, it's the name. So yeah.
So it's like only the people with the lab coats get to names.
Yeah. And you're also like somebody, but you're also kind of a subject.
Mm-hmm.
You're either like a senior person or you're someone who's
Superior.
cooperating or she's somehow.
But like you and the other subjects aren't listening to like what this person in the lab coat is saying, just like the people that you're telling to sit down and stop aren't listening.
Right.
Yeah.
So some of it has to do with like either she's been there longer. What do you think? Has she been there longer? Or is it she's played along?
She's been there longer.
Or has she, because she's a trickster, has she tricked them into thinking she's playing along? So she's gotten all these extra, like they trust her because she's convinced them that she's trustworthy.
Oh
kind
yeah,
of thing.
she's definitely tricked them.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, but she, but the initial answer is basically like they believe that she's playing along. Okay.
So why does Ellie have players? She has.
I'm looking at this stuff about the chasers getting closer.
Wait, what does the crossroads thing mean?
That's when the game ends.
Oh, okay.
And we'll talk about that in just a second.
Wait, is the chasers getting us? Does that mean the game's over?
No,
No.
exactly.
The game finishes when one person has all of their questions answered.
But what if everyone's dead?
Then the game probably ends.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, we didn't move, and we probably should have moved. So
Yeah,
we have
well-
a bit of an issue here. So we're here on the crash, and we've got chasers. So when the cops pull up, also like a black car,
Black limousine.
well, black car kind of shows up, and two people get out, and the guy and the girl get out. They both go to the wraparound sunglasses and stuff like that, and start scanning the area. And the dog kind of lets out this sort of high pitched like, I really need to go outside right now, whine. And you, who are still like trying to convince us, like, no, seriously, you just need to, why is nobody listening to me? And this is when you have the flash of like people listening to you, but not to other people and stuff like this, and my hand on your wrist, like, we really need to go right now. Get in the mall. At least like we can lose them in the mall.
It's like, Ellie, let's go. Come on. Bring the kid or leave the kid. I don't care.
I guess I'm bringing the kid.
Oh, good. Kidnapping on top of everything else. This will
Oh,
be
wait,
awesome.
this isn't... okay, wait, no, never mind. Then...
We have a dog and a kid now.
Wait,
this is great.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna hesitate for 5 seconds, and...
Are you leaving the kid or are you bringing
I'm gonna
the
set her
kid?
down and I'm gonna say I'm so sorry,
And you
and
can
then I'm gonna run.
You can see the so you can take your dice off. You can see the two chasers are like scanning the crowd and stuff. So we don't get to play dice on the chase card right now. We can only play dice on the capture card
Okay.
because they're on the same scene as us. So I am gonna try to move us to the mall. So I'm gonna be rolling 4 dice. I'm exceptional. I want to do something important. This might trigger a memory. The chasers might catch up. Or in my case, in this case, we
Am I
might.
using my PSI power?
What's that?
Are you using your PSI power?
Psi power is what.
Psi power.
PSI is pounds per square inch, which is not a power that I have.
Well, are you using your Psi power?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have to worry about that kind of thing. I'm just gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
just barreling through people.
Yeah, I don't.
Move out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you guys moving and stuff like that.
Trying to be discreet.
You set the girl down and
I kiss her on the forehead and then I run.
go to the police. But all right, that's harsh.
So
man.
sorry.
All right,
Well, that's what happens when you don't achieve your goals.
okay.
Oh,
Take out one of them twos.
So I'm gonna put a 4 in capture so that we can get away. Nobody gets caught. Player has first say.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta look at that one here in a little bit. I've got 6 and a 2.
So what is your goal?
The goal is to get the hell out of here. So that's gonna happen.
So we aren't captured.
We aren't captured, but we need to get the heck out of here. And I need So that's fine. And I'm not going to learn anything right now. So I have no memory triggered. The GM has first say, which is fine. You guys can GM or whatever, but basically this is just not going to trigger a memory for me one way or the other. So I get a 6 in the runners achieve their goal, and
GM has first say,
which is going to be somebody else. What you guys can just describe what that looks like. I'm going to move us over here to the mall as we kind of slip away, and we're not captured, so nobody gets caught, and player has first say. So my first say on that is that so I'm wearing like this kind of a raincoat sort of thing, like a poncho, not exactly a poncho, but like a sort of just a long coat kind of a thing over top. It's kind of inappropriate for the clothes that I've got and stuff like that, but it covers up most stuff. And I'm big enough and bigger than you guys that I can kind of obscure their vision. So when they're about like they're tracking with the sunglasses and stuff, as they're about to kind of see you, I'm like standing in front of you, in between them and you with my back to them, my hood up and stuff like that. So you need to set down Goldilocks and we need to get out of here. And that's so kind of that you're already kind of like sliding that way. And I just kind of keep you in front of me as we're moving, because I'm bigger and theoretically not going to spot you guys, right away. So that is that as far as the not being captured part, where I get first say. Runner achieves the goal, you guys get first say. So what's this look like as we, like, where do we go in the mall, or what does this look like? And
let's go to Hot Topic. No,
don't ever dare venture there.
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
I think under my jacket I'm wearing like a white t-shirt and white pants and like white shoes.
It's a way too big white t-shirt with a belt around the middle.
So that's what you're wearing.
Yeah.
What do you have for shoes?
For shoes, she's barefoot.
Oh, I'm wearing a gray shirt and then like brown cargo pants.
So you're like properly dressed, and I'm dressed like an
black.
orderly, and you're dressed like you mugged an orderly and
black
took his shirt.
boots, and then I have a pouch on my side, and that's it.
Okay, so yeah, honestly,
not orderly.
hot topic wouldn't be the worst thing to.
We need to be able to blend in here. Hot Topic, get me that HP merch though.
I guess like we run in.
She grabs a Ravenclaw shirt.
Oh my God.
Supreme.
All right.
Supreme.
Okay, so we're up in the mall. You want to move into a store and kind of like see if you can get new clothes, that kind of thing, all that kind of deal.
I guess.
You have money.
She does. We don't.
Well.
Or does she?
Do
no. I have a knife and
the ability to trick people.
And why pay money when you can just steal, right?
Or just convince people that you paid. You trick people, right, for a superpower?
Yeah.
I can just go into the changing room with clothes, change into them, and then teleport out of the store.
Interesting. I mean, this may not be much. I mean, do you know that you can do that? I mean,
I don't know. That's the thing. Because one of her questions is, why do the tattoos on my arms and legs glow sometimes? And that kind of connects.
You know you can teleport, but you still have a question about the tattoos. That just means that the tattoos don't always glow when you use your powers. Yeah. Maybe that has nothing to do with it.
Ooh, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? All right, yeah. Then she knows that she can teleport.
Okay. So is that what you want to do? You're just gonna like go in and try something out, and then
go in, try something on, and then teleport.
Just teleport into the restroom or the food.
But we
collection.
still need to get you clothes then, technically, right?
I mean, have you got your thing to convince people? Is that what your thing is? Like what?
No. It's like, I mean, how I could do it is I could create. Like,
hand them a tag off the clothes like it's money, and
make it look like I'm giving them money, but it's not tangible.
Dude, the thing from Foiled, remember where they're in the cab and the troll dude is ripping apart sheets of paper into money, and then he hands it to the cab driver, and it looks like money.
The
Foiled. Let me grab the book.
Yeah, I know.
I know exactly where it is.
That's not cool.
I don't know, like, because I think mine is slightly psychic.
I mean, if you're messing with people's minds and making them see stuff that isn't there, you're definitely psychic.
Okay, yeah.
It's just mostly trickery stuff.
That, like, my thought was that, like, because I don't know, at this point, I'm probably doubting myself that I can, make her think she did something that she didn't, but I could, make the rest of the store see that she rung up the clothes, and then she's trying to say you didn't pay, and then I What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Like
that's messing with more people as opposed to one person. It seems like that'd be even harder, but maybe not. I mean, just trick people to
I
not
don't
see
know.
it. I mean, your trickery powers can be however it is. What you can end up doing is rolling, and if you don't know how to narrate it, then it can be somebody else. What's up?
Where's my lights?
All right, so I mean, her thing is a little bit easier, but I'm gonna have her roll anyway, just because it's kind of wild. We can get off of that thing, and
I mean, I guess I can just like make it look like I
Dang
gave
it, I
her
don't
money.
remember where it is.
it doesn't matter. You described it really, really well.
Oh, I know what I can do because my one issue was the fact that because I can make it look like money, but it won't be tangible. I can just like pick up a piece of paper.
That's what she's saying. She tear up like
or,
random sheets of paper and then hand them the thing and
Yeah.
make them think the paper is money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I thought you just
They're
meant
both
like.
sitting in a cab, and she's like, I don't have any cash. And he's like, it's fine. And she's like yelling at him as he's pulling out this notebook, tearing up sheets of paper into like jagged rectangles. And then he goes like this,
Well, like,
and she blinks, and it looks like money. And he hands it to the driver, and he's like, oh, thanks, kid. Bye. And then just get out, and it's
well,
fine.
like I could like pick up a rock and make it look like.
Show me your
cash.
top.
Like it doesn't have to be.
All right, so your first 4 dice, and you're going to use your side power. Okay?
So 5?
Yep. And you're going to go in, grab some. Are you going in the hot? Is it seriously Hot Topic?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not.
Sure, I guess.
That rated
I'm very much looking sideways at this whole idea of it being a Hot Topic, but whatever.
I'm not planning on getting anything.
Whoa, it's a super loud dice roll.
So we got 2.
Okay, so you have
6,
four squares to the goal, reveal, chase, side. Goal is get close.
Okay.
Do I learn anything? Do the chasers get closer? And
Okay.
so chase, no, take it out.
Close the door.
You can have it in here, but you can't have it on. Okay.
So I took out the...
Chasers
So-
getting closer is
So
is
goal,
obviously a problem.
reveal, chase, PSI. Out, Zoe, please.
Sigh.
Sigh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do your side powers cause trouble?
I have to put a 5 or 6 on that.
No, I've got a good idea for that. And you only have 1 6. I don't want the chasers to get any closer.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Where's
What's
your
the
other
lowest
dice?
thing
Where's
I can put on the chase?
the 6 basically. Get your goal,
Yeah, which is 4.
and then you got 2 2s. Where's your other dice? You're supposed to roll 5.
Yeah, I know. I did roll 5. I put the 1 away.
Oh, okay. Yikes. So you don't learn anything, and what's the 1 2 there?
Powers go wild. People are dead. Things destroyed. It would make
Okay.
national news. GM has first say.
Yikes.
So are you sure you know what? Chase?
People are dead?
People are dead.
Oh, wow.
People are dead.
I mean... Okay, I know what to do if you don't get your goal. So swap those two. What's a 4 do in your side powers?
In my side powers, power surge, people may get injured, things broken. It would make local news. Other players have first say. I have an idea of what that would look like, but you guys, it's your say, so.
Okay, so, sorry.
Player has first say for my goal.
People may be injured, things broken. Make local news. Boy, these are bad dice. Or we let the guys get closer.
I'm cool with that, honestly.
Yikes.
Hot topic.
So, I'm all there.
Oh,
All right.
because if you put the 4, then they only move 1 space closer.
Yeah, and that's fine. That just means that they're in the mall. That's logical.
Yeah.
And then I won't.
Like, they could have seen us go, probably. Like, it would honestly make sense.
Ugh,
No,
ugly.
let's not.
No.
That is ugly. Oh, I know what to do. Here, do it like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Get your
Well,
goal.
But then
power goes wild. People are
she
dead.
kills people.
Yeah, but I know what that... She
Okay.
doesn't... It doesn't have to be the powers. I know what it is.
GM has first. Yeah, we don't want them to get closer. And then runners, you.
Well,
yeah,
we
that
need...
makes
We
sense.
do... Okay.
No, because if I put a 4 here, I still get my goal. But on this one, chasers don't get any closer. That's good.
But that everybody dead thing only works if they're getting closer.
No, and it's not everybody dead.
People
It says
are dead.
people are dead.
That's pretty bad, though.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm
that's
cool.
What happens
I
when your
honestly
dice try to screw you over.
Personally, I think it's fine if they get 1 step closer. We can just move a lot. you know.
Let's have the powers go right,
Yeah.
but have them get closer because I know what that would look like.
And then you just
But then
don't
I
get
don't
the clothes.
achieve-
That's fine. I'll just
Well,
buy
it's
extra
not
clothes.
that I don't achieve my goals. It's just I don't get the clothes. It's just maybe
Okay,
a little
so you
bit
go.
of
So I
ruckus.
got this worked out as far as what the goal thing looks like. So we can work out the rest from there. All right. So so these guys get a little bit closer, right?
Yeah, just like one.
You don't get a memory. You don't get your goal.
So what does
Your
that
powers
look like?
work.
Wait, so I get first say on what me not achieving my goal looks like.
Yeah, except
I honestly don't know
just
what
move
that
one
looks
locale
like.
closer. Okay, so you
Wait, so that doesn't work though.
No, it does. I know what it is. So you get this idea that what you're going to do is you're going to like teleport to the hallway outside the restroom by the food court. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the dressing room. You get all dressed, right? And you teleport out to the hallway outside the food court. So you're all dressed, and you teleport, and
Zoe.
you arrive where like you're out in the hallway there, and you're still wearing the the t-shirt with the belt around it thing. All right, and barefoot, and you're like, wait, what? And then you look and you see the two agents coming in from the outside door, like into the food cart. You're like, oh crap! And then you're back in the
Hot Topic changing
Hot Topic changing room, still dressed.
How does that work?
I'll just buy it.
So you kind of step out of the changing room. She's still dressed, and she's like, they're in the mall, and the teleport is acting weird. So,
I'll fix it. I just need more time.
okay. Yeah, I'm not going to try anything on. I know what size I am because I'm a guy, and all my sizes are actually going to fit. Like, a large is a large. You guys don't actually try anything on. So I'm fine with whatever if we can get out of here. We need to get out of here. We need to get out. Not just out of the store, but out of here. So can we wrap this up?
Go quickly.
Okay,
please.
here's what I'm gonna do. So, this might go very badly, but here's my thinking. Is I'm gonna make us make it look. So I'm gonna make it look like I have money and I'm buying, right? But I'm also gonna make it look like we're like out in the food court, so that the agents go there first while we sneak out.
Oh, that's really clever.
We can do that as a chain, though. We don't have to do it all as one ability. So
Yeah,
you do that,
yeah,
walk out, and say, okay, we're going to... It's like, all right, when I say so, take a right down to this fire exit hallway, and, like, we turn... Did you see Ragnarok?
I did.
Okay, you know, like where Loki's walking along with Thor right after they do the get help,
yeah.
and he keeps walking with him, but you also see him walk off this way. So we, like, go down the hallway, but we keep walking
that's
down.
good.
Right?
That's really, really good.
I had this idea early on. This would be a really cool explanation for all of this, except we're doing a big hospital thing, but you could totally do a version of Psi Run where what we are is like gods who forgot. And we're like wandering around and like there's people chasing us because we're, you know, gods. All right. So
am I
five.
rolling first for the money thingy?
I'm exceptional.
No, we can just roll the whole thing.
I want to do something important in my trigger memory. Tracers might catch up. I'm using
Right. So 5 dice.
I keep on thinking to say PSI, but it's not PSI. It's
It stands for like psionics or psychic, you know, that kind of a thing.
6, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Oh my God, your dice are terrible. That's not
Get
great.
one of those ones out of there at least.
So we want the... Oh, that's bad. All right, so the goal, we really need to get away from these guys.
Yeah, we do.
But the chase means that they move, which is fine.
Yeah. That means that we get into the parking lot and they're in the
okay,
hot
so
topic.
you have a 6 2 2 1. Oh, yikes. So that moves them. Okay, that's okay. So we'd move here.
Wow.
If we don't do the goal,
What's our goal?
getting out of here. If we
Wait,
don't do
question. What happens if they move 2 spaces, but there's not 2 spaces?
They just move to where we are, and we go right to dealing with capture.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not...
Well, because I think I should... Wait, but how would my psi powers, like, if they went completely right, how would they still...
Well, the thing totally works, but they maybe have like a tracker or something like that, so they're used to your powers, and they
You have like a zigzag vein.
yeah, I know,
It's weird.
I know.
It's weird.
Everybody has it.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's weird. Looks like you have a snake burrowing through your skull.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
So, all right.
Well, I know what it would look like if your power goes wild, or like...
See, if they...
You don't have any medium options, do you?
No. So this is very easy because your illusion goes into the food court and the agents see it and start shooting at you guys, and because it's an illusion, it's all. It's,
okay.
Like they go and then they kill a bunch of people or they shoot and it damages it. Harms.
I actually really like that. Okay.
So that's kind of an easy.
You really like that?
No, better
what
than,
are you?
No, better than what I was thinking.
People are.
Why put it? Never mind.
The twos. Well, you might as well put a 1
because
although it doesn't matter.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Like.
This sucks.
I'd have to put a 6 here for the only way for them to not catch up.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But that means we don't move.
On the other hand, if we do the goal,
they still catch up though.
We catch up, but we catch up out in the parking lot. Maybe we like that better than being in the mall. I like that better than being in the mall.
I like that better than being in the Hot Topic, very specifically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever.
I mean, have you seen Hot Topics? Those things are tiny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But, we can hit it with counters and stuff. It's what do we want to go well? We've got goal, reveal, learning something.
Honestly, you don't need to reveal.
Not having them move in on us at all. But we don't get.
Let's not have
we can just get pinned into the place. So if we do, so if you put the 6 here and the 2 and the 1 over in this area, we don't get our goal. We don't learn anything. A bunch of people get hurt, but they're not any closer to us. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right? So we're just pinned down in the mall and we don't have a good way out. Because they spotted us.
Not in the mall, in the Hot Topic.
We're fine. We're trapped in the Hot Topic. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. I think that we should get out into the parking lot.
I don't know. I mean, if we're this way, we're in the same position we are right now. They don't get any closer to us. Mm-hmm. Okay? Does that sound cool?
Yeah, I think I think that works.
All right, so 6 over in the chase. They don't get any closer. We don't learn anything, and we don't get our goal. So we're kind of so you start the illusion thing and start walking, and as soon as we start walking, and
does the money thing work then?
The money thing works.
Okay,
that's not even an issue. The money thing works, but as soon as we start to walk out there and we do the split, we're
setting down the dice.
Thank you. We're gonna go this way from the store. Like you go this way. As soon as we start to go out and split, the blaster, is it regular guns?
It's definitely regular guns.
So the gunfire starts and stuff like that. And we're like, oh crap, because if they're shooting at us and we're right behind them going the other way, we're going to get hit. So we duck back into the store and your guys, you're like, okay. And your guy, our fake people are like dodging and weaving and leaping over the railing down to the lower floor of the mall and all this other kind of crap. And that's all happening, but it's also a ton of gunfire and everyone's screaming and ducking and you're like, one of the guys grabs the grate on the store and pulls it down halfway, just out of a panic kind of a thing. Where the guys that works on that, so we're just kind of ducked back in there and hoping that nobody looks inside or getting behind a clothing rack or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we are.
Say hi to Rachel.
Okay. Hi. Are you live or are you just taking a picture?
No, I was just taking a video.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So buttons. So buttons.
That's
right.
A bad attitude to have.
Fire exit.
Fire exit?
Probably a fire exit.
Look.
Something out the back. Employee exit. Active shooters, man. You gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm saying this to the store guys. It's like thing in the back. I don't know if there is or not. We're gonna figure out something.
If there isn't, we'll find a way.
Maybe.
If not, can you just
Oh, I'm gonna use my power too. Where'd my dice go?
You need 5.
Wait, are you
that's
super
some
strong?
Bad dice.
You get to roll 5 though.
That's so crap though. These dice hate me. Wow, that's terrible.
Oh no.
Wow, we fail miserably.
That is bad in every possible way. That is bad.
You can still make the chasers not get us.
No, I can't. Chase is...
Oh no, they would still get to us.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So there's no emergency exit out of the back of this place.
Wait, but they move 2 tiles closer.
No, they don't necessarily move 2. They don't move. No, they don't. When they move past, they just come to you. Jeez Louise, this is terrible.
You should put your 3 on the power thing so that we don't kill more people.
Things are broken. That's easy. So yeah, I didn't think this one through all the way. I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. It's fine. All right. So
Wait, does it say that you get first say or we get first say?
Well, looking at the thing, goal is player has first say. So I know exactly. So basically, I say like, okay, I'm gonna try to keep them busy. You guys go out through the back.
Okay.
There is no back. There's no back exit out of the place. I didn't check. I saw doors back there. They were all changing closets. I figured there was like an employee something way to get in like back hallways or something. There's no actual way out of the thing. So I grab the like one of those big circular racks that has like shirts and stuff on it. I reach in through the clothes and grab the center post that holds the whole thing up and pick the whole thing up and throw it out through the front window as the agents are coming by and like throw it into them through the glass and stuff. You talk about things getting busted and stuff like that. And I'm like, go! And you're in the back like, there's no way out! So that's happening.
All right. My turn, right?
Reveal, I don't learn anything. Power goes... Power surge, people may be hurt. I guess other players. So, what?
I have a thing. So, grab you by the wrist, run up, grab your shoulder. I'm teleporting us all out of here.
Does it work?
Is there a chance you're going to get hurt?
Definitely.
Okay, that's all 6 dice. Pull these things out of the way.
All right.
Where are you going to teleport to?
Into the parking lot.
All right. We did see the parking lot before, so that's easy. The goal is to teleport out of here.
I'm shaking a lot because I think if I keep shaking, it'll get better.
Whoa, wait, stop. Stop. Wait a second.
What?
We have... Aha!
Frisbee?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frisbee!
Dice Frisbee.
Frisbee Wisbee.
We've learned painful lessons.
5, 6, 6, 3, 1.
Okay, take out the 1.
Yes! Finally.
Okay,
Alright.
that's not bad.
All
so
right.
we have to deal with everything except for capture right now.
So, goal,
well,
chase.
for now, but yeah.
Because
5 and 6 are the same here, and 4 is the same here, right?
Okay, 5 and 6 are the same there?
Yep.
Okay, I'll put a 5 there.
Reveal could be a 6, and that means you get a memory, and you get to answer the question. Chase, right? Where are you willing to take a 3? No memory triggered. 3 would be no memory triggered.
Alright, I want a 5 on the reveal.
Yay.
Okay, cool.
I want a 6 on the harm, and then the 3 on this eye.
Okay, power. Okay.
Power surge, people may be injured, things broken. It would make local news, other players have
So
first
the
say.
goal is...
So you guys have first say on my reveal. Oh, sorry, I flipped that on accident. Achieve my goal. Chasers don't come near us. I'm not hurt, but things may be broken, and people might get hurt.
Things may be broken and people might get hurt.
People may be hurt.
Things might be broken and people may be hurt. You're not
Wait,
hurt.
do I
Runner
get
is
it?
unharmed and unimpaired. Player has first say.
Oh, I know what other
Psi.
people have. I know what to do for the Psi. If you
Other
guys
players
don't
have
any
first
ideas.
say. Chasers make no progress toward the runners. Runner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say. Runner achieves a goal. Okay. I have some thoughts about the reveal thing. It'll be about your tattoos.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, so.
Okay. The teleport thing, the Psi thing is there's a surge, things broken, it would make local news, other players have first say.
Well, I know what to do for that if you guys don't have any ideas, because I have an idea for that.
Well, I know these two kind of go together. They both have players have first say, and I have a really good idea.
Alright.
That's going to blow your tiny mind.
Oh my gosh, you're a GM and it sucks. Sit down.
I'm reading it.
No, you're not.
Your question is, why do my tattoos glow sometimes?
Yeah, why do my tattoos on my legs and arms glow sometimes?
Are we answering that one?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea for it?
Yeah, I have a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
He's a GM, so
I think
he
it's
always
good.
has good
Oh, so she
ideas.
grabs both. I don't know, that's not always true. And we should talk about this. As soon as this is done, remind me to talk to you about win conditions, because there's a specific way how this works, okay? All right, so she grabs both her wrists and goes, okay, and what's it look like when you teleport? Is it like Nightcrawler? Is it like this? Do we kind of like sort of fold and like disappear out of view, like we're turning sideways and we're only 2-dimensional?
It's kind of like
Is it
if
like
somebody
Harry Potter?
grabbed like the center point of like all the matter that's traveling and went whoop,
And pulled us through
and
a
it
pinhole.
just kind of like goes like whoop.
What does it feel like to us? So it kind of looks like the port key from Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of looks like the port key from Harry Potter, but it
Is
feels
it how
like
Harry Potter first described
apparating.
So,
I don't know what that feels like.
So
yeah,
he
no, Harry
describes
described it.
every time like you can't breathe and you feel like you're being suffocated
And then
and
the
you're
first time he
squeezing
does
so tight, and right when you feel like you're about to pass out, you're in the spot. And
Also,
your feet hit
the
the
first
ground
time
really hard.
he did it with Dumbledore, he said he was about to throw up. So
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not pleasant for us is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
no. It's
Okay.
not pleasant for me either, but I'm used to it, so.
All right. So you do this, and we are out in the parking lot, and like,
You guys probably fall down because your feet hit the ground real hard. Like,
I don't.
okay, well,
But
you don't, but she does.
I make cracks in the asphalt, like catching myself. Like I take one staggering step, and when I catch myself, it cracks the ground. So
How does it look like for you? Do you just like...
probably falling more like land, but then falling more on my knees, and it kind of looks like there's still me, like, but not like a like there's an illusion of me, but it's not like actually like.
So like your mental
me.
after image of where you are is still standing
Yeah.
a little bit. It's kind of weird because there's
And
a weird
it
thing. Like,
also looks like it's falling, but not.
so you appear out in the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And back in the store, there's this like kind of like, and all the clothing kind of like
Oh, yeah,
it kind
that's
of
what I
jerks
was
in towards it.
picturing.
But we're all disappearing. You're still standing there in your white t-shirt, and the tattoos on your arms are glowing and stuff like that. And one of the agents says, "Damn it, she copied away," and like you go down. And you experience this. You actually see this you are standing there in the store in the t-shirt with the glowing tattoos, and like, I thought I copied away, but you're also simultaneously experiencing being out in the parking lot with the proper clothes on and stuff. And
Why do I have
You're
nightmares about
messing-
somebody who looks like me
you
but isn't?
you feel yourself get shot. And you go, and you're like, I hate that. God, I hate that. I didn't have time to pull me all together. And you are.
So, wait, what?
What the agent said was, "Damn it, she copied herself away."
What's wrong with you?
I honestly don't know.
What's wrong with you? That's awesome. All right, so write
What's wrong
down.
with you?
So the blue tattoos. So you want something for
Why
the blue,
do my tattoos on my arms and my legs glow sometimes?
or do you want the answer to like, why do I have dreams where the person that I'm scared of is me?
I want the answer to the nightmares.
Apparently, I can copy myself. Apparently, I can make copies of myself.
Whoa.
It's like teleporting, but
Copy.
I'm making copies of myself.
Myself. Well, maybe that's why I always look bagged and stuff, because I've seen myself die so many times. That can really scar somebody, if you know what I mean.
All right, how many questions do you have answered?
2.
So here's how this game works. The game's over when somebody gets all 4 of their questions
All 4
answered.
of their questions answered.
It doesn't matter who, and it doesn't have to be everybody. It's just that's when the game's over. And then we go to the crossroads. The person with the most number of the person who finished,
Yeah.
they get to pick which crossroad result they get. And then the person with the next most questions answered gets to pick and narrate what that looks like. And then it keeps going until we've got a crossroads thing. So if somebody picks like, oh man, I want that one. Yeah, but you there's only one answer, or only one person gets that result, whatever that happens to be. Okay.
To be me, but I also want you to get all your... I want everybody to have all their questions answered.
Yeah.
Well, if we do put this into like into our masks game, like, I'm sure that eventually then they would get answered as well, right?
Sure.
You know,
You got to figure that out first, though. All right. And I don't have any of my questions answered so far because I can't roll worth a damn. So we're out in the parking lot. What's next?
What's next?
Run. Car?
Car! Let's steal the car! Do you know how to drive?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sure. Probably.
I mean,
I want to go to Castle Rock.
Why?
what's Castle Rock?
There's something under Castle Rock. I think there's...
aren't all castles made out of rocks?
I think there's that. No, the town. I think there's
okay.
something under Castle Rock.
Okay, cool. I mean,
Um,
they don't have anything better to do except for, I don't know, staying alive.
All right. I'm gonna just roll my 4 dice then for take these off. Please. I'm gonna just,
Please.
I'm just gonna take these off.
Take the frisbee.
All right. So yeah, the
Wait,
first
should we write Castle Rock?
I have as a question, what's under Castle Rock?
I know, but isn't that our next destination?
wanna
Sure.
write it.
We can jump pretty far ahead if we want to.
Well, I mean, if we're taking a
To
car.
Castle Rock, I gotta get a car first. So I'm gonna rip one of the doors off its hinges. Maybe
Or you
if
could
I...
just-
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So Castle Rock or
These
no?
dice make me sad. Castle Rock.
Wait, are you using your powers?
No. Well, yeah, I was, I guess, but because I was gonna rip the door off.
I mean,
You
but
just fail,
Why
you're
can't
just
Why can't we just like lockpick though?
What's that?
Why can't we just lockpick?
Illusion of the door is off.
Because I need an extra dice to roll to have one that isn't terrible. Oh my god, this is bad.
No, you got a 6. Though.
I know I got a 6, but that's not great.
I mean, you might as well get the goal. Or the... Ooh, you might want the reveal.
I'm not going to get a reveal on this one.
Well, you don't have any of your questions answered.
I know I don't, but okay.
Whose dog is this? It's my dog.
I'm going to move.
Oh, that's right. We still have the dog with us.
Yeah. He still came with, too. He wasn't actually touching anybody. He still came along. Weird.
That's cool.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to go... I'm going to do a 6 on the goal, because otherwise we don't get the goal, which is getting ahead, and otherwise that's not great. I'm going to do a 3 on the chase, because I only want them to move 1 locale closer, and I'm fine with them being frustrated and sitting out in the parking lot. I'm less okay with them being in my back seat. Everything after this is ugly. Crap. Things destroyed.
When it says people may be injured, could that mean injuring other runners?
You yeet off the car
Yeah,
door.
and it hits me in the head.
You yeet the car door and it like lands and like
I don't
scattered
wanna-
bits of metal, crushing
This is
cars.
not great. I don't remember anything. That's fine.
You say it's fine, but it's not fine. Oh, keep the chase where it is.
I'm just looking to see what the number of results are.
Which one's the 2?
I'm not okay with
The
that.
reveal, he's not getting a reveal.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a 2 or a 3?
It's a 2.
That's it.
Oh, no.
No, put it back away.
I know, but I have itchy eyebrows.
Power goes wild. People are dead. Things destroyed. That doesn't really work for me.
You grab the car door and the whole car yeets.
That's not cool.
So
All
we
right,
just
so
grab
here's what we're
bikes
going to
and
do.
Bike away.
This is going to be crazy.
Oh Lord, hallelujah.
So that means they're at Castle Rock with
That means
us?
they're at Castle Rock with us. So we moved to Castle Rock. Yeah, sort of thing.
Ooh, I have an idea. I very much have a good idea now. Wow. What?
I also have a good idea of what I can do if they start shooting at our car.
No, I mean,
They're always ruining stuff for us. Q.
No, I have
Sorry.
a good idea to get away from them.
Let me know, because I like knowing things.
Well, I'm not going to get us to Castle Rock. I'm going to have us get caught in the parking lot. Chase.
I'm gonna talk to
4,
them.
5.
Yeah.
No, please don't.
Why not?
Why? Because you're bad and you're... No.
I'm not, though. That's like my
They
whole
literally saw all 3 of us and immediately started shooting. No hesitation.
Yeah, but...
Do you really think if you go out there and be like, hey guys, they're not just gonna be like, boom, boom,
She's
dead.
She's a trickster. You never know.
So?
Okay.
Or you can send an illusion of yourself.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
Like you're in the car, but you send an illusion.
All right. So what I'm going with, guys, is we don't get the goal. The chasers get closer,
How many spaces closer?
but I get a memory, and I get
Okay.
to say what it is.
Alright.
Oh, you
cool.
get to say what it is?
Yeah. I know.
You never let anybody do anything.
That's not true. Chasers move 2 locales closer to the runner's house. That's terrible. God, I don't like that.
No, it's okay. I have a plan. That might go really wrong, but that's okay.
No, it's not okay. Because you're bad.
You're bad.
Well, yeah, who's the girl who rolled like 4 5s last time and like 3 6s? Back
You.
off. Exactly.
All right, no, I'm going to go with this. So I don't
No,
listen.
your character.
We
but
don't
you're still
listen.
bad.
We don't get the goal. They don't catch up to us. They're still out in the back. We're in the parking lot. I don't get any memory. This is going to be a kind of a boring result, but it's what I want. Chasers make no progress. I get no memory triggered. We don't achieve our goal of getting to Castle Rock, and I do a bunch of damage, which is me ripping the doors off of cars one after the other, and none of them have keys or any way to start, and I'm just like setting off car alarms and stuff like that. So it's like, and it's like I'm on my like fifth or sixth car, and they're like, "Would you just stop?" And I'm like, I'm sure one of these. I'm like, seriously, like there's no way they're not going to know that this is happening soon, kind of a thing. And that's kind of where we are. So what are we going to do?
Okay, so here's my plan.
I'm not doing that teleporting shit again because that sucked. I got shot.
Well, have to kind of know where you're
Getting shots. Yeah, well.
Okay, here's my plan is, they're probably gonna come out here any second, because someone wouldn't stop setting off car alarms, but like...
Oh, we were going to be gone by now.
Why don't you two figure out, a way to get out of here, and by the time they get here, I'll distract them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You don't think that they're just gonna shoot you?
Well, we have to worry
who
about
says
that.
that they're gonna
We'll roll
see
to her
me?
if you don't make a roll. All right, ripping the car doors off. Listen, sneaky whatever person. Do you have a better way of getting this car going?
Oh, that's right. We
I
don't
can go
really
steal
know each
keys.
other's name.
What's that?
I can go steal keys.
Or maybe you know how to hotwire a car. Do you know how to hotwire a car?
I'm sure I can figure it out very quickly.
Why don't you check with one of the cars that is now conveniently open?
Okay. Alright. I'm exceptional. I want to do something important. Might trigger a memory. Chasers might catch up. Am I using my psi power?
Probably not.
No. Two of us working on the car at the same time.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be...
Wait, have you guys introduced yourself to each other really, though?
We just know each other.
We just
She's
have-
actually yelling at me for being like, it's like, you always make things worse, Q.
Okay.
For some reason we know the names.
I'm gonna try to copy myself and have two of us working on the car at the same time. Or like two of us work.
You know,
like
that's
one of us-
like a really bad idea.
I want to try something. Yeah, no, let's go
Hang
for
on, I want to try something.
What are you going to be like? What do you mean? What are you
We're gonna
say?
figure it out.
Huh?
We're playing it by ear.
We who?
Me.
Oh my god! He's like, we who, and then like, me. We who? Me. Oh my god.
3 3s, 1 4, and 1 6.
So
I'm
take
taking
one
out
of the
a three.
threes. Make these
Move
dice
your
up
stuff.
here.
Alright.
Alright,
Wait,
goal-
what's the goal?
The goal
To
is
get the car and get out.
chasers don't get...
Don't worry about the chasers.
We could let the chasers get closer.
I can handle the chasers.
Well, we don't need a 6 in there. Wait.
Oh, wait, no. Put the 4 here. Put the 6 here.
I feel like you have to get a memory from this, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, get a memory from it. Don't worry about the chasers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well,
So-
worst, all those threes are just going to be a 3, right?
3. And then
Power surge.
things broken. Let's just wreck more cars.
Well, no. It's going to make local news kind of a thing. So what does this look like? The duplicate thing? Do you just do we see the teleport action and you just like it, but it happens and you go right next to each other and you kind of like...
Yeah. This is so weird.
At least you're both wearing the same... Huh? What's that?
How many of there are you in this world?
I'm not gonna try and figure that out.
And the other one, while she's saying that, is like just rubbing her head and shaking her head at like the question, like, just don't.
Find out some way to hotwire a car. Alright, I got this.
Well, you don't need to like catch anybody up. You both kind of know. So it's
Mm-hmm.
really just, it's not, you almost don't know if it's helpful because you're looking through both things simultaneously, and splitting that out and keeping track of it is still something that you're kind of feels like you're just still doing with one brain.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to watch a show and also like keep up a chat conversation on the phone. Let's say you're doing...
I'm okay with that. I'm okay at doing that.
No, you're not. You think you are, and you're terrible.
I'm not good at watching a video while doing homework. I am good at watching a TV
You're trying to.
Anyway,
you're trying to
the point is,
hotwire a car, which is a little bit more complicated. Anyway, so the goal is the thing is achieved. Chase, they get one closer. We get a 6. Runner has a memory that answers one of their questions, and the player has first say.
All right.
Oh, why did she get first say?
All
Because she
right.
took the 6 there.
Okay.
You could put a 4 there if you want and get, no, nothing else works.
Okay. So why do the tattoos on my arms and legs glow sometimes? It's only when I'm copying myself.
Not
When I just teleport just me, it doesn't do anything. But when I copy myself and or copy myself and teleport one of me.
Which one glows?
Which one glows? What do you mean?
When you teleport out to the parking lot.
The me that's out in the parking lot.
Was the one with the
glowies.
Okay. So which one of you glows? Is it the copy? Or is it just like you don't want to think about that? Because there have been times when the glowing one was the one that like didn't survive, and there's ones with the non-glowing one that didn't survive. So it's nerve-wracking to think about, am I a copy or the original?
Yeah.
Or is that even mean anything?
Yeah, I don't really want to think about that. It's just when I copy myself.
Yeah. I was like, which one are you? I'm the one that survived.
Yeah.
Oof, that's scary.
Yeah. It's kind of freaking terrifying, isn't it? One of my listeners glows sometimes. They only glow when I copy myself.
Okay, so we're in the car. You got it hot wired, so you're driving. How do you decopy? Or do you decopy?
Yes.
Me and the dog get in the back. How do you decopy? You like teleport back to yourself? What is that? Like, how do you think about this? Like, what's your mental thing? Is this something you have to kind of maintain, like the copy? Do you have to like concentrate a little bit?
Yeah. So it's just like, I just kind of like blank slate and just walk through them and then they're just gone.
So you need to be close to each other to do it, or let go of it somehow or something like that.
Or they die.
Are you literally like leaving a body of yourself there?
No.
Or does it break down?
It wisps off and
So like
goes back into the living one.
That's weird. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so you do that.
Exactly what Allie was saying. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
All right.
The only reason that I don't know is
Why don't killing know?
Okay.
Killing people.
Somewhere under, I don't mean the city of Castle Rock. I mean, have you ever been to Castle Rock?
the
Yes,
actual
I have.
Okay.
I was just like...
Right, no. But, so I'm thinking like actually under the Castle Rock. Like,
okay, yeah.
Like somewhere under, like there's a facility. Somewhere you have to go up like around to the back side of it and there's like a garage door that doesn't look like a garage door normally. Do you guys remember this at all?
Nope.
No.
No
Like,
clue what you're
Okay,
talking
I
about.
was there. Why was I there? I was there. That was where they took me once when they took me away from wherever we were in Denver. I don't know. Are we gonna like? What do we want to do? Are we still trying to get in there?
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't think we can just drive up to the front. They're gonna recognize us.
Recognize you.
That's a good point. I could hide. I'll just get down in the back seat, and you guys.
Well,
Can
why
you-
don't I go up? If they recognize
Well,
me...
you two in the front seat. You can make them look. You can make you two look like people who are supposed to be there.
Yeah, and make him look like he's not there.
Well, I'm just lay down in the back seat.
Yeah. Oh. Dog and
Is that-
you dog.
Or do you want to just, we can all hide, and you can just
No.
be the official person, or
Make
like
it look
I'll
like
get in
we're
the
the
trunk and
official
she gets in the back seat, and you can be the driver.
Well, do we know if we would get recognized here?
Well, if you do the illusion, it may not even look
Do
like
the,
you.
do the illusion and make it look like we're like important people who are supposed to be there.
I don't know if I can focus on changing two people's looks at once, but I'll try.
Worst case, or do you just want like us to hide and then you can change? You.
It'd probably be easier
All right,
for me
cool.
to just change me.
All right, cool. We shall hide.
Okay, so
Get in the trunk.
I'm doing.
Someone's at the front door. Hang on,
Okay.
1 second.
Can we mute it?
Get some.
Carolina
Okay.
is my.
So I roll 5 of them.
Yeah, unless there's a chance you can get harmed.
There shouldn't be.
I mean, if the guard's like, "It's her," that kind of thing. I don't know. It's up to you.
I mean,
Do you want it?
I feel like I'd be more careful than that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we drive up to the front door, and then they have some sort of like the guy in front of you is completely full, but the guy looking at you on the security cam is like, wait a second,
Mm-hmm.
That's
why isn't he freaking out? Like that's that kind of thing. But who knows?
Okay.
We
Anyway.
just use the powers, so it's totally cool. Totally cool. Look, now we just said. All right, so
Okay, 2 6s, 2 2s, and 1 4. Okay, I'm going to
under.
get rid of 1 2.
Let's put it over here.
Okay. So wait, what was our goal?
Get under Castle Rock.
Okay. don't want the chasers. Okay, I'm not actually placing them. I'm just mapping it out for my...
We could totally do that. I'm like, we could get under Castle Rock, and it could be that we're so successful getting in because they want to listen, and then they like jump us. So you could totally have them like, you could totally put a really bad number up there where they jump right on top of us because the guys like that are in the base like are like letting us in or something like that. I don't know, but I think you should totally do a reveal.
Oh, I'm definitely doing a reveal.
It's a race to answer questions. Which it should be because we got like 45 minutes.
Okay, well, this is what I'm thinking
That's cool.
of doing.
I want everybody to get their questions answered. I want you to get your questions answered. I'm just gonna hold off on getting my questions answered until you guys have...
Okay, so...
Never mind, I can't do that either.
Runner achieves goal.
All right, what's that?
So the
runner achieves a goal, so we get under. Okay, you get a reveal where you get a memory and you get to say. You get first say. A 2,
wait.
A 2 is the chaser, so we get...
do I want first say? I'm actually going to switch them because I don't like saying it for myself.
All right, that's fine.
I like hearing what others have to say.
All right.
Yeah, me too, but...
Okay.
And what's the Psi one? That's just everything goes right?
Yep, everything's fine.
Nice. So we get the goal, everything goes fine. You get a reveal, but they're right on top of us.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, so my questions are... Why do I keep making things appear that aren't there? Why am I so good at tricking people? Why do I have a locket that says 4-1-6 on it?
4-1-6.
Wait, what are your questions?
Why do I keep making things appear that aren't there? Why am I so good at tricking people? And why do I have a locket that says 4-1-6 on it?
Let's go with why are you so good at tricking people? Okay. Or it could really be either one of these questions are kind of a little bit really close to each other. But let's not, one of them is about your powers and one of them is why you're good at using your powers. So let's talk about where we can have it. So this flash that you have as you're like fooling this guy it's almost like deja vu because you have drilled this. You remember this. You have drilled this so many times. You're working in like practice labs and that kind of thing. And they bring in like a fresh batch of, it's sort of like like if they're going to bring in people for like a lineup, like a police lineup, except, not for that, but they have like volunteers. The people are volunteering kind of stuff. And then your job is to go in and convince them of something that is patently untrue. Like you're their sister or you're their, you're their mother. And they keep making it more and more difficult. But that's the assignment. They bring in, it's like bring in this person. And when it gets harder is sometimes they bring in the same volunteers. And it's people that you've known, that you've gotten to know from talking to them about this stuff and fooling this stuff. And you keep messing with them. And it has deleterious, unpleasant effects on them long term for you to keep screwing with them. But they bring in the same people. And it's like, they're like, it's been a really long time since I've seen you. And they're like, one of the muscles in their cheek is twitching and their nose starts to bleed a little bit. And you just keep pushing so the reason you're really good at tricking people is because whoever they are, like made you practice this over and over and over and over and over again. Sometimes it was their nose bleeding. Sometimes it was your nose bleeding. As you push on this and get really good at pushing through whatever truth it was that you were supposed to do. And it's like sometimes it's crazy stuff. Like you need to convince him that he doesn't have a right arm. Like just all kind. So you flash on this as you're getting this guy going. I'm here for my appointment. Hey, you see the thing. It's like you see his name on his whatever as we pull up to the thing, and you're like. Hey, I'm back. I got lunch for everybody, kind of thing.
They ran out of cookies, but I did grab a bag of chips.
Yeah,
so.
And I got, and when I loop my stuff back up, they gave me a bunch of Rice Krispie bars instead, so I'll bring one back up to you. And he's like, okay, yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, and it's the first bit of it's forceful until it finally like sort of warms up. Like as it becomes more comfortable for him, then they're like everything's normal by the time you're pulling away. But that's the flash. Like that's what you get. It's like so. Why are you good at tricking people? Is because they trained me to be really, really good at this, and I am really, really good at this.
I don't even have to answer. You got this. I mean,
yeah.
Whenever it says other,
well,
players,
I'm sort of a sideways. I'm halfway between a player and a GM character and stuff like that. But if you have a good one, you should speak up. I'm not trying to hog it.
Well, But I never think that mine are as good as yours, so...
Well, you could say something and I'd be like, oh my god, that's so much better than what I was going to come up with, though, so you never know. All right, so we're under Castle Rock, but the guys are like something when we came in, whether it was like, oh, it was probably the bracelet on my wrist or something like that, but something alerted them. So we have these guys right on top of us. All right, we need to get to...
Wait, so does she still have the bracelet on her wrist?
No, I mean, it could be mine
both
or whatever.
of us don't, and then...
My copy has it, but...
I specifically mentioned having a bracelet on my
Yeah,
wrist.
I guess you did, okay.
Thing. So, in some way, shape, or form, they realize once we get in there that we're in there because they're on top of us, right?
Yeah.
What do we want to get inside of this? What do we want to get to? Like,
reveal
It's your
your
thing.
Castle Rock thing.
It's your thing, you
yeah.
decide.
What's under Castle Rock? All right, what's under Castle? We're going to explore. We're going to.
I want to figure out why I'm have these powers before I figure out what the locket is, but that might not be true. That might not happen.
Secret facility. What's the numbers on there?
4-1-6.
Oh, I have a really good idea.
Me too.
That's
I
not
have-
like
I have-
well,
I
that's
have
not
an
the
idea.
only thing on it. That's just like the like it's clear that the locket wasn't made with that, but it also it has a little slip of
Right.
paper like that was like a little kid type thing that was like my name is Allie that I probably like
All right.
wrote when I was like 5 or something.
In some way, shape, or form, I am. We're trying to kind of lose them by getting into the secret facility further. So I'm moving us into the secret facility and getting away from these guys as much as I can. I'm going to use powers. There's a chance that I'm going to get hurt or that somebody is going to get hurt. So I'm going to grab my other dice because somehow they know that we're here. And it could be me because maybe I'm the only one that's been here. That I got moved out for some reason and moved, because we were in Denver, clearly. Let's use this guy.
Maybe you like reached a certain age or something.
My dice hate me.
I don't know. You got a 5 and a 4.
So they kind of hate me though. All right, where's the sheet? Okay, I don't get to use chase because they're on top of us, right? And where am I at? Where's my little blanket card? All right, so I don't get to use chase. And I got these things. All right. Do I remember something from my past? 4 to 5. We're going to do a 4 on reveal. You guys can come up with whatever my memory is for why I'm in why I'm in Castle Rock. Runner achieves goal. I want to achieve goal.
We'll talk to you about it though for it.
I've also got an idea, so...
Wait a second. Where's my other dice? Oh, I got rid of the 1. Right. Shit. All right.
Oh, dang. My idea was just replaced by a better idea for yours.
I don't want that
Well, why
one.
can't you use the same...
For...
Why can't you use the other idea for this still? Wait, are you revealing... Yeah, he is revealing something. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we get to pick what it is.
Oh, that's not good. Awesome. Oh, I just realized there's a little circle to put where you put the dice.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
There's actually a little circle to put the dice on. God, I'm terrible at this. All right, so okay, runner achieves goal. GMS per se. We get into the secret facility.
Yeah.
Do I remember something from my past? 4. Okay. Runner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say. Power goes wild. People are dead. Things destroyed. It would make national news. GM has first say. Harm. Runner is hurt and impaired for the rest of this session. GM has first say.
Oh, boy.
We're technically the
Nobody gets caught, but nobody gets caught. Player has first say. So, and I get my goal, which means we move into the secret facility.
Wait, what are your questions?
So, my questions are, what's under... why don't I have a scratch on me? Let me look at... Hang on, look at this thing.
I want to do one on the doctor.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out, because I'm unbreakable, but I want to figure out how I got hurt.
Oh, I have an idea of how you could...
I'm impaired.
I have an idea on that. Because technically it's GM, and if we're switching the roles of GM.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as far as the causing trouble thing, I'm actually like tearing my way through this base. So when I see people, I'm like slamming them against the wall, throwing them around, ripping off doors and smashing them into other people. So the people are getting killed. It's the dudes in the facility.
Yeah.
Once I figure out that they know that we're here,
Like, there's no going back.
it's all like flashing lights and black smears on the wall that you realize are in this light are actually like red smears on the wall that just look black underneath the fluorescence and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just it's murder hobo time. Yeah, it's a swath of destruction.
Wait, so what was your question? Is it what's under the secret?
Why don't I have a scratch on me? The med bracelet makes me angry. What's under Castle Rock? Whose
the
dog
doctor
is this? Whose dog is this?
The doctor.
The doctor question.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell us what's under Castle Rock? We're right there.
But we
But
know.
that's so obvious.
Like,
Yeah, I know, but it's still a question I need to get answered.
Fine.
It's a secret facility, but you can do more. Like, what is
we can keep being here and you can keep rolling stuff.
No, but I mean, it could be secret facility for what? It's just a secret facility. Is it experiments? Is it a lab? Is it a med? Is it a
I
military
answer this one?
base or that kind of thing? It could be that kind of stuff.
sure, but then can I answer the harm one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, what's under Castle Rock? It is a secret facility for testing subjects'
And that's where the
limits
doctor
to their
is.
powers.
And that's where the doctor is, but you don't know why you hate him.
Right.
Exactly.
So you're here, so you came here, and you were put into a room, they injected you with steroids, and then they made you go through person after person after person, who kept getting incrementally stronger,
Shot me with stuff.
shot you with
Damn,
stuff.
was I there too then?
They kept giving you harder and harder opponents, and you just kept winning.
So what did they use on me that did actually impair me?
Oh, okay. Wait, for right now?
Because I'm physically sort of invulnerable, and I'm strong.
Yeah, no, what I'm thinking is, because, like, to go off of that, when they were testing you,
I'm impaired.
they also were testing what can take you down.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not complete idiots, only slight idiots.
So they see us on. You see them
basically-
see me on the security camera, like it's Q.
So they're,
Subject
there's like, it's like this collar type thing, that they kind of just have to throw at you and it'll latch onto your neck. And it subdues you.
You know the thing from Ragnarok, the thing that sucks into his
Yeah,
neck?
yeah.
Do something like that. It can be shot like a taser thing that like sinks into the. Hi, crazy hair. You look like the girl from The Ring.
So I flip all your hair over in front of your face like this. Now go, you have 7 days.
You have 7 days.
It's creepier when she does it like in a little girl voice. Oh my
You
god.
have 7 days.
You have 7 days before I kill you.
Watch out.
Tick tock.
No,
old
see, what
man.
I would have done if I got that call, I would have just gotten like, oh, sorry, you're breaking up. What? What did you say? 7
All right,
what? 7
what do you-
days till I get my milk?
What are you looking
sorry.
for, Zoe?
Beep. Just hang up.
And
What were you coming in for?
Man, can I call you back?
we were looking for
Is
The
it
notebook?
notebook.
There you go. Grab it. And
Here's
close the
we
door,
have
please.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, close the door, please.
You gotta figure
right,
out
so-
some stuff.
So it's like a little thing. It'll just like latch. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So it'll just like latch onto you, and it subdues you.
So like if I overexert something, it like shocks me or something.
Yeah.
Is that shocking?
Yeah.
Or like a drug thing? Like have it be like a drug.
I was
injection.
thinking more of like a drug thing, and then like.
Yeah.
It's like literally
You know,
like a fourth
actually, I take that
of an
back. Make it a
elephant.
shock because if it's an injection thing, it's like how do they get through the skin? If it's a shock thing, it's like well, I conduct electricity still.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
who's under Castle Rock? So we got the what's under Castle Rock? It's a experimental
Yeah, it's
facility.
an experimental
It's
facility.
a torture
torture-based, like testing the limits of
torture
subjects.
testing facility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snowman has demon eyes.
Oh, I now have a really good answer for this one, for the locket one, for my own. Okay.
So what are we doing? Did you get a flash? Like, if you get a flash of like, oh, I know where we need to go, kind of a thing, then we can go to there. Like,
that's not what I was exactly.
We want to physically move deeper because physically.
Well, no. Here's my thought. Okay, so I'm leaving it up to you guys to either figure more things out or figure out where we need to go. And I will hold off the chasers.
You want to have this?
Well, no, because I have. It's not that I want to. I mean, if we could avoid it, but this is just a way for us to get out of there.
You can describe it however you want to, but where are we moving to? Because you need to move us on the map.
Yeah.
You need to move with us.
We need to get. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
here.
Wait. There's a door off to the right that seems vaguely familiar to me. And when we go in, it's a bunch of cell doors.
Do you know this place?
The only thing that is familiar to me was tricking guards and that door. So I don't know.
Where's Dr. Behan? I'll show you my ring. Where's this guy?
I don't know.
Probably not in the place where we want to go.
Oh, I really want to go there.
All right. Why?
But let's go through that door, and it brings us to it's a place that's a bunch of cells.
Holding facility.
Yeah.
All right, holding facility.
And
All
when
right.
you walk in, all you hear is dog barking.
Okay.
The dog has like a collar on its neck, and the little tag says bear.
Can I see the?
Yes. All right.
Okay,
So we're not into capture right now because we're one ahead of these guys. We're staying a step ahead of them.
Chase. Okay. Well, so.
What?
Well, so the thing that I'm thinking of to hold them off would be using my powers.
Mm-hmm.
So would I also do my Psi roll?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's 5 of them, right?
Yep.
I mean, I shouldn't get hurt. I might though. I could.
Yeah, if the risk is there and you think it's a legitimate risk, then roll them all. It just means you got 5 cards to allocate to instead of you. That's the only thing you don't.
Well, I mean. Yeah, because they could turn around and just, clock me on the head. So, I feel like I could get hurt. What?
I'm just looking at an impaired card. That's what I got to worry about now. 6 and a 5.
And 2 6s.
2 6s.
A 5, a 3.
And then,
and
there's
then
the 1.
1.
All right.
Didn't you take off one of the dice?
Yeah, she did. Mm-hmm. 2 1s is what she had, though.
So, the goal was to...
What's on your chin? Is that right here? Did she write on her...
Yeah. Wait, the goal was to get out, right?
The goal is to get, into the holding facility.
Yeah, okay.
That could be your 5 or your 6s. If you want it to be. We never roll 4s. Oh my god.
Where would I put the 1 though?
The power gets terribly out of control. Power goes wild. People are dead.
Well, I mean, I know how I would kill them, but
it
it wouldn't necessarily be exactly from my power. But it would be.
I know how it would.
But it would be I got 2 into the thing.
So they get lost in the illusion of it, or you're making everybody look like you guys, so they're shooting at each other, kind of a thing. Is that weird?
No, my original plan was that I was gonna get them to be a little confused first, so
seeing us in multiple places,
or being
something
they made me help them. Please remember I'm your friend, or whatever, or something,
right.
And then I'm able to sneak up on them, and I was planning on just knocking them out. But if I kill them, then
I see.
I kill them. So
could be that. What's the harm thing?
The harm,
This is the interesting thing because you know you're on a one shot, so you're like, whatever, I can get hurt. I'm fine. Is hurt, impaired for the rest of the game. Runner is dying.
Okay. Wait, I gotta figure out where I'd put my 3 though. Oh wait, but I could. Hold on, I'm just gonna see.
Yeah, it's not chess. It's okay. You can move it.
And
You
then
can always move them later.
yeah, and then if I were to do that, and then if I were to do no, but that leaves me with a 3 there.
And harm? That's not that bad. Hurt
3
and impaired for the rest
game.
of the session.
Um,
I mean, if you're talking about mixing it up with these guys, then yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you might get
yeah,
hurt.
I guess.
You know, using your powers to get in close enough to take them out.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
So what happens? The goal is
Although, wait, do I want to?
Does it help?
Um,
If you move the 6 to your reveal, then you're answering your own question. How many have you got answered?
2.
All right.
She has 5.
No, I only have 4 questions.
Yours is 4.
Sorry, I thought you had 5. I think that it would be more fun to have us answer personally, but like...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with wait,
Reveal.
I already have it like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Reveal
that
at
train.
a 5? All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So.
All right, the goal is we get down into the holding facility. That's maybe going to tell us a bunch of stuff. What questions do you still have unanswered?
I have, why do I keep making things appear that aren't there? And why do I have a locket that says 4-1-6?
You said you had a good idea for that. Are you sure you don't want to be the one who's saying what that answer is? Because you pushed us towards the holding facility and had an idea for the locket. Did they kind of go together? Is that something that... Because I'm not...
Because I have an idea that goes with the holding facility and that too, but...
No, they weren't necessarily together. Well, kind of. Okay, yeah.
I could do it too. I mean,
they were.
Kaylee had an idea for it too, though, and so did I, and we might be able to work together to come up with a really good one here.
Oh, no, I guess that would work. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to reveal it myself.
You got a good idea for it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so,
I think it should...
What?
It's not my say.
Making your question.
Oh, but then how would it have been put on? I mean, I could have done it, yeah. Okay, so,
Oh, God, I've got this all mapped out in my head now.
I've
got so many answers mapped out in my head right now. It's crazy.
So, me fighting reminds me of, the last time I fought in this specific room exactly like this. Which was when I was escaping. So I was also here, and the reason why the door seems vaguely familiar is because the door is the exact same on the opposite side as well. And I was one of the people put in the holding cells for some time, and the 4-1-6 was the date that I was brought in to this facility. Or something is either, I guess, wait, no. This is the part where I'm stuck. It's like, I don't know if it should be the date or if it should be part of it, like, what cell I was in, or like...
I think it should be a date.
A date? Okay. Because then...
But not when you were...
Yeah.
Oh, I want this so bad. Switch your dice around. I've got such a good thing.
Yeah, me too, but he's fine. My idea is even better than yours.
Well,
but...
wait, what's yours?
Well, it's his player has first say. So what I'm thinking is that 416 is...
I just don't know what to do with the 416.
I think 416 is a date. And you remember it when you go through, like, you're in the holding facilities thing. It's not exactly a holding facilities. It's like a bunch of dorm type rooms kind of thing. Yeah. But there's at the end, there's like a door that's really nice. Well, not nice. It's not nice, but it opens into, like, it's not like a dorm room. It's like a whole suite. And you're like, this is my door. Like, this is the door. This is a whole, there's more security on this one or anything like that. But you punch in like 416 and that door opens. And it's like a whole, like, double room thing. There's windows on the wall, but you're underground. It's like all LED, like, screens and stuff to look like windows that kind of flicker up when you come in. So there's like showing probably cameras from up on top of Castle Rock to show the rest of the town and stuff like that. So it feels like the room's up on top of the, up on top of the rock and everything like that. And there's pictures on the walls, and the pictures are like, all these pictures of you, like older, younger, and the last one is like a little picture of you, like wrapped up in the cloth with the little pink and blue stocking cap like thing with the little swaddling blanket that's got like multicolored different feet on it and stuff like that, and it says Allie, or Allison. What's your middle name?
Gray.
Alice Gray? Really?
I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my head. Allison Gray.
We'll say Grace. Allison Grace?
Yeah, sure.
It's some fancy name, It's like Allison Grace, 04/01/06.
Ooh.
And so it's like the entire thing, and it's all in this place, and this is like a big suite. This isn't like just for one person.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a whole thing.
Why was I treated so special? But thank you.
All right, so circle that one because it's your birthday. You had a locket with your birthday on it. What are you doing?
So what is our...
Oh, wait, how did I get impaired? Impaired.
I think this is player is impaired. Oh, I think this is totally a psychological impairment. I think you're like freaking out about all this.
So we're in the suite right now?
You're in the suite right now.
Is it the dead end?
Well, I remember I just killed a bunch of them, so...
Yeah. We got ahead a little bit. They didn't get any closer in, so sweet. You got something? Do you want to do in here, or do you want me to, or what do you want to do?
I'm good.
I could do something again.
No, you can't roll. One of the rules in the game is you can't roll dice twice.
Really?
It's called the volleyball rule. You know how you can't touch the ball twice in a row?
Yeah.
You can't roll the dice twice in a row. Okay, I'll go. I am going to see if there's some sort of some way to get out of here from here, or some way further in. It's like, okay, this isn't a database or anything like that. I mean, it's nice and all, but whatever. Where did my dice go? Oh, all right. Where's the result sheet?
Sorry.
That's totally fine, because this is going to be awful. That's some good numbers. I am pleased about this. All right. I am going to achieve my goal of... Okay, first of all, the chasers get 2 zones closer. So they're on the holding facility. I get a 6
we
for...
have 5 minutes, basically.
Yeah, no problem. We may not get all of our answers answered, but...
I only have one more question.
Was I rolling all my dice?
Well, that's why I didn't want to do anything, because I knew if I did something, then I'd get my last question answered.
That would resolve things, though. My powers cause me no trouble.
But I want you guys to get your questions answered.
I'm unharmed and unimpaired, and...
I want to know where the dog came from.
Things are broken. All right.
We can figure that out.
So,
later.
no, I just answered that. That's the question I answered.
So do we get to answer that, or do you answer it?
I answer it. All right. So I'm walking further into the place because I'm going to, see if there's anything that we can learn in here. It's like, this is a fancy place. Maybe it has some kind of terminal we can access everything else in here, like grab a door and break it off and, kind of break in the whole door frame kind of thing.
Guys, careful. This is my child at home.
The dog comes sort of padding by. It's like a tiled floor kind of a thing out here. And you get the click, click. And it's just kind of walking in like it's just... It's not like excited or anything like that. And it walks over and it flumps down into this big pillow up against the wall, like kind of over by the living room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been here before?
It flumps down and it's like in this big kind of square rectangular pillow. And it says bear in a little plate up above it, like a little placard up above the pillow, right? So it's got this little it looks like it's not like a plaque, I should say. It's like somebody hand wrote it and this is stuck up there and it says Bear Behan. Okay? Up above the thing.
Wait, isn't that the doctor's name?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, is the dog the doctor?
No, the dog belongs to the doctor.
Oh, okay.
And the dog lives here where you live.
Oh no. I just got what you were
So
Oh shoot!
So why are you treated special? Why do you not have a letter? Why do blah 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 blah?
Oh no!
You suck. Privileged.
The doctor in charge of everything, the one who found us and everything. The first one he found was his own kid.
Ew.
And you look at the dog sitting there, and you're like, Behan, and And I'm looking at the dog.
Doesn't that answer one of my questions?
Kind of, maybe. It doesn't count.
Although, no, not really though, because it's why do I keep making things appear? And it's like
that could be some question about like what he did to cause this to happen.
That's what I was thinking. The answer needs to be more.
Just special little snowflakes.
Huh?
This is what she says. Standing in the room, watching this all happen. Oh,
why was the dog
What do you mean
following
we?
you?
Huh?
Why was the dog following you?
I don't know. Maybe I fed it or something. I don't know. It liked me.
Did you kill the guy?
I don't know.
Did you kill my dad?
Why do you care?
I mean, he's still my dad.
Is he?
It
probably.
pretty much looks like it.
I mean, yeah. So.
Yeah, but why do you care for the guys?
Okay, so what questions do you still have left unanswered?
All I have is why do I keep making things appear?
Okay, what do you still have unanswered?
Why am I so good at killing people?
What do you remember?
I don't know.
What does this place jog loose for you, or what do you want to try and find out, or something? It's your turn to roll.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do here.
You might as well. I mean, it'd be very good for us to wrap this up in some fashion. We should do it super quick.
How many questions do you have left?
I've got two left.
Yeah, just like honestly answer your last question.
Alright, fine. I have to make a roll to be able to do that, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Just
know
roll
what
4.
I want to do. What?
Just roll 4.
Alright.
We'll dive right into the end of this thing and see if we get it. You get an answer?
Let's
Why are you
see.
so good at killing stuff?
Killing people, specifically.
And your goal can just be like...
Alright, take out the 1.
Alright, that's easy then. So they don't get closer.
Okay. You guys get to answer, though.
Yay.
Don't get...
Make that a 4, and then you can make that a 5, and they don't get closer. And then you put this over here for the goal.
Okay.
Do you have anything good for that? Because, I mean, I don't have anything.
Something with,
but
like, you guys get a flash. You actually, it'd be easier for you to get a flash so we can see you remember it. You
I
walking
kind of
in
have
here.
maybe an idea.
But like government military things, like, saying, it's like they're threatening to take you away for study, and he's like, I'll agree to work on the program if you let me run it the way I want it, and Allie stays here as my main test subject and stuff. So the whole thing is like, I'm gonna make soldiers for you. I'm gonna make super soldiers for you, as long as you let me keep my daughter here, and she has to be part of the program. I don't want her to be, but that's what they stuck to, is like they had to be part of the program. So the reason you're so good at killing people is because you were one of the, what's your letter?
Z.
Yeah, you were one of the ones that they found, the first one or the last one, but you were like one of the most successful ones because you're just very, very good at killing people. That's how the training went. So you were part of the military program that Behan started.
Wait, so did my dad not want me to be part of the program, or did he want me to?
He didn't want you to be a part of the program, but they said the only way that we're letting you stay here is that you're a part of the program.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so we're really going to quick go through. Is he there? Is he here?
No, I'm
Okay.
just, that's what I'm checking.
All right.
He hasn't said
And I'm
anything,
sad because we didn't get an answer to everybody's question.
It's okay. It's not built to do that, so that's okay. All right, so let's look at this thing
And
really
if
quick.
we do
Technically, we did answer.
And
all
we
of your
honestly,
questions.
we're blasting through this so
Yeah.
fast. Okay. How does the game end? Whole game's in. One player answers all the runner's
Wait,
questions.
answer.
The crossroads are a set of special scenes. Each runner gets one crossroad scene. Do not roll dice during these scenes. These scenes are blah, blah, blah. If you're the one with all your questions answered, you choose first. You're the only one who gets to pick outright whichever ending you want. No one else can pick that ending. I am no longer running because I am home, turning the tables, on a quest, hidden, trapped, lost, or making a discovery. And let me
Ooh,
look.
how would
Crossroads
these tie
one.
into getting them into masks?
It doesn't even say really what that means.
We don't have to tie it into mouse.
I know, but it'd be fun.
The person. Okay, so now go on. So you go in order, picking the ones. The person with the next most questions pick next. When everyone's chosen from the list, begin the crossroads. Players, you're responsible for your runner's crossroads. This is a place to wrap up the story of this runner at this time. No dice can be rolled, so keep your chosen ending clearly in mind and play to that. You're responsible. All right, so you can choose that you're home, and you're just say, okay, I understand everything now, and I'm just going to continue to do this. I'm going to keep being a killer. I'm just going to. I'm fine with this. Turning the tables is you're going to grab a bunch of data and dump it out on the internet and expose all this and expose the military for, using kids as killing machines. On a quest, now you're going to go after the general that is, running this whole thing, or after the military guys or whatever. Hidden, you go into hiding. It's pretty straightforward. Trapped, well, we're in a suite with no way out.
Yeah.
That seems unlikely for the person who can teleport.
Yeah, no.
Lost, which is you go in the room, but you don't really know where you are. Like you're not, you're wandering the earth with no real direction.
Yeah.
Or making a discovery. I don't know what that means, what that would mean. The group contributes to crossroads may be tragic, uplifting, romantic, or suspenseful.
Wait, what is the thing where you like?
The story may come to a natural end or may be left on a dramatic cliffhanger. They're all listed right here.
Yeah, I know, but I don't get... Zoe, what are you doing?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I don't... Wait, what's the one where it's like you, like, expose them?
Turning the tables.
Okay.
Wait, so is this the same universe as the...
Sure, if you want.
Okay. I'm just curious. Universes matter.
We can figure that out afterwards. I mean, the funding group could be Aegis.
Ooh.
That's not possible.
There are bad parts of Aegis.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you a cat?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Please.
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with On a Quest.
what's the quest? Well, actually, you think about that, because she's picked On a Quest, so we know that we can't have that. You had 3 answers.
Yes.
So what are you going to pick for your crossroads? Home.
No, I don't want to.
That's fine.
Turning the tables.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do Turning the Tables.
Okay, cool. And I am going to pick...
Oh,
outside.
that's a calendar, not him.
Okay, all right.
What's making a discovery?
Whatever you want it to be, but something that falls into that category. Like, your whole files, and it has, like, what family you were originally taken from, or something like that. Could be anything.
That's cool.
Right. So, yeah, I'm going to actually go with making a discovery. I'm going to discover, well, we'll talk about that. I'm going to go with making a discovery.
Okay, so what's you...
What's my quest?
Yeah, what does it look like?
And that could also be kind of a making a discovery kind of thing. Like you learn
Yeah.
something and say, because of that, I'm going to go do X, whatever that is.
So, I'm thinking about this.
What are you going to do with what's on the tables? You already have it kind of...
Yeah, I do.
What's that? Go. I mean, she's got the first pick, so that's fine.
So, I'm going to, I'm gonna kind of do, like, the internet type thing, but, like, expose them. But I'm also, like, by doing that, gonna say, like, now there's all these, like,
That was me.
kids and stuff.
Okay.
That need a place to stay, so, you know, what better place than Phoenix Academy? Wow, that worked out so well!
Yikes.
It's crazy, right?
So you like actually send out a message like, if you've been part of this, if you're on the run, run here,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. What are you doing? What's happening? What's happening over in this space?
It's not like everyone's going there.
Sure,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah. You're just,
like this is a safe place.
yeah. What are you doing, Kaylee?
What?
Whew.
But guys, isn't that so crazy? That worked out so well.
Sure.
I'm thinking about this. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I mean, if you're on a quest, what's your quest? I mean, what do you want to accomplish?
I mean, do you like your powers? Do you want to
Yeah.
figure out how to get rid of them or something?
No.
Yeah.
She likes her powers. Just don't want to have to die anymore. Kind of
So,
sucks watching yourself die.
yeah.
Then feeling it too, you know. Alright, so after we're making all these realizations, she kind of sits there for a second and she's thinking.
You sit there, just figure out who
Yeah,
my dad
I
was.
know. And then you start teleporting around into each room.
Okay.
It's like holding cell. No. Like lab. It's like lab with nobody in it. Nope. And it's trying to find the main office. And it's just, it's so quick. Like,
Yeah.
it's like she doesn't even form as a person in each room. It's just like the wisp, like circling for a second and then keeps going.
Okay.
And then she finds the right room for it. And it's the main office. And it has like all the files in it and stuff. And then she grabs like ones that are listed as active. So like
Okay.
active, like either in the field or as being tested on and just grabs all of them and starts just like.
Well, you don't
just
have to
grabbing
describe the whole
them.
quest, but you have them all.
Yeah.
You're getting a list of all the active people that they
All
have.
the active people, either to go and get them out of there or return people back to their houses and stuff. And then I grab mine, and the first thing I'm going to do is go and figure out who I was taken from.
Nice.
Go meet those peoples.
Very cool.
Oh!
I'm kind of doing one that's somewhat similar to that because mine is when you're pulling in all these files and stuff like that. I grab mine and look at it, and I see something in there that's like actually all you see is like that. I'm looking at the file and it's no family or no parents listed, but there is an entry under siblings.
Oh boy.
And that's all you see. Like me kind of looking at that going, and that's
Hey,
I'm not going to do
so
that.
that sibling is act.
I have a sibling. I know, she's in this other list. What? No.
Sister, yeah, who's actually,
And hey, guess what? Now we can carry it on.
Very cool. All right. And that's Psi Run. We did it. We did it in a ridiculously short period of time. Holy crap, that was intense. It was a lot. Cool game?
yeah.
I like this thing. I feel like we could do it again with a different pack of people and do something even cooler.
Yeah, I was struggling a lot to come up with characters.
There's a lot of this game was first like drafted kind of in 2007, and it was
I had a lot of ideas for different characters, so if you need anything.
They did a spin up of the thing. The original alpha sort of copy of it, the Ashcan that they did back in the day was in 2007, and that was an era of indie RPGs that had a lot of. You had to do a lot of mental lifting and be like everybody at the table had to be set up to like invent stuff from nothing all the time.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting. You had to play short games because everyone was just tapped out by the end. And it's shifted that a little bit, like the more recent stuff. And I think when Meg came through and redid it in 2012, I think it evolved it somewhat. There's definitely sort of that failure state, that 7 to 9 and then the 10 result. Like it still has that spread kind of results, but they're a little bit different. It definitely has that feel, and she's worked on a lot of Apocalypse World stuff, so it definitely has that kind of feel. So it evolved that, but there's still a lot of like, you need to make shit up from nothing all the time. There's definitely a lot of that. This is cool though. I like it.
It is.
You come up with a lot of really awesome stuff. It's a little dark. It's a little bit darker than our normal mask game though.
Seriously.
A lot of dead dudes. But that's pretty cool. Nice. All right. Awesome. And hey, if anybody's listening to this, thanks for listening.